Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe, and I'm here today to bring you the first game of our doubleheader for this IPL T20 weekend. The Royals versus RCB. Royals versus RCB. I gotta say, as I'm watching this match right now, guys, I'm like, this is it for the Royals. They gotta do something. And you can see that they try to extend their lineup by moving Utapa up with Ben Stokes. They got Butler in at 3. It looks like Steve Smith. And then Sanju Samson. What's good, Minitium? What's good? So they're really searching here. This has got to be, to me, the surprise of the tournament. You know what I mean? These guys came out, won the first 2 games, and then just have not been able to put it together. You know, you got to be honest. Their slide has also coincided with the struggling and basically the bad play of Steve Smith. You know what I mean? So, is it midnight? Nah, it's 3 a.m. over here. What's good, Mini Team? Fuduo. Sidrith, what's going on? What's up, Boomer? Mira, what's going on? Chatil, Jordy Girl, what's going on? Rain of Fire. How your Royals need to win today. If they got any shot at a playoff spot, they need to win today. So we'll see what's going on. What's going on, YouTube fan? I'm buffering. I hope not. Hi, Gabe. What's going on? What's going on, Mira? Almighty, what's going on? Dr. Vi, what's going on? Distant, what's going on? Nikhil, what's going on? Who's opening? The Royals won the toss and chose to bat. They are opening. So, I mean, they've done everything they can to try to get this right. They put Ben Stokes in the opening partnership. They moved up Utapa, moved down Butler to 3. I guess they're trying to protect Steve Smith. We'll see, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is do or die, really. If they don't win today, it's over. I'd like to see the Royals win. If the Royals win, that knocks down RCB a peg, which gives CXK a chance to get in. And Nick and I talked about it yesterday on our R3 wickets. I mean, at this point, it's Mumbai Indians, DC Capitals, and everybody else is just battling to try to get into the playoffs. Those spots up there are pretty much locked. Pretty much locked. You got Morris right now coming in with another fabulous over. 2 balls. They did call that last one a wide. So 2 runs so far this over. But the Royals are struggling once again, man. Royals are struggling once again. Yeah, I'm doing both matches. I'm going to jump in later on. Stokes is better at the death overs. Listen, I agree. It's just, I don't think they can get to the death. I don't think they think they're trying to put up big runs and trying to get a good opening partnership. Because as Nick and I have said, those opening partnerships are so vital in the power play. And if you can't get, 40 runs, 50 runs in a power play and protect your wickets, you're in trouble. You lose 2 wickets in an opening partnership, you're in trouble. So let's see what happens. What's up, computer scientists? What is going on? So, yes, I'm doing both matches later on. Butler averages 50 opening, Gabe. I know. Butler hasn't been a problem. I get it. I don't think this was a move because of Butler. I think this was a move because they're trying to protect Steve Smith, honestly. Butler Utapa or Butler Sanju will be my opening combo. Yeah, probably Butler and Sanju. I think Butler and Sanju Samson. I think the reason they probably going to bat Sanju Sampson at anchor is because they know they can't leave that to Steve Smith. So, I mean, we'll see. And there is a first boundary of the game. First boundary of the game by Uthappa. So right away, paying dividends for starting him up top. And beautiful drive. All right, next ball. This is Sundar, Washington Sundar. And, is that going to get to a boundary as well? Nobody was out there. Yep. Back-to-back boundaries now for Uthappa. Looks like they've chosen to go after Sundar. Ooh, look at those M93 95 masks. They got the hot pink of the Rajasthan Royals. Those are sick, man. I would rock that. Sampson should open. I agree. Since he isn't performing, they're giving Uthappa a chance since he isn't performing. Yeah, maybe thinking if they move him up. Sorry for being late. I'm sorry for being late. Fun story. I get everything set up. I get my coffee done, everything, and the computer's dead. Because, of course, my daughter was on the computer last night, so I had to go get the charger from her room. Oh! Uthappa. He chose to go after Sundar this over. 12 runs already. 2 balls left. Big over alert. Big over alert. Root for RCB? Absolutely not. I want it to be turmoil at the bottom of the pack. That's the only thing that gives CSK a chance. Come on, Land. Look at the colors. Vote for turmoil. RCB winning will help CSK. How? RCB is in third place, right? Have them lose a couple. Make it all muddled. You know, RCB and KKR. RCB, this would be 6 wins for them, which means unless an epic collapse, they're probably looking like they could get in. Oh, Sundar is getting lit up like a Christmas tree. 16 runs off that over. Ooh. And Uthappa chose to attack that over. Very nice over for Rajasthan Royals will also help CSK. I agree. And I'd rather see that. Still, I think Butler should open. Uthappa is playing well. Let me update that score. I hadn't updated the score because honestly, there wasn't much to update the first 2 overs. They had like 2 runs, I think, the first over. But now they're in a 3 overs in the book, and it is 21-0. 21-0, man. Let us know. Let me know in the chat, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is Uthappa a good move? Rajasthan Royal, 21-0. No losses. 3 overs. I think for me, this game actually hurt my... Oh! Ben Stokes got lucky there because he was going to take it deep, mishit it, but he's so strong that he basically edged it all the way for a boundary behind him. Wow. Yeah, lucky. Thank you, Boomer. Look. He was trying to go deep on it, and he edged it for a boundary. Man, Stokes is strong. But I think that they chose these 2 guys to attack. Which, let me see what... If I were Kohli, if Udana gets hit again this over, I'm probably going to bring in Morris again because I don't want the scoring to get too out of hand in the power play. Great ball there by Udana. Great ball by Udana. What's the IPL table look like? We'll talk about it at drinks breaks, but basically top 2 teams are pretty much set. And then you got RCB in 3rd. In 4th, we have the Knight Riders at 4-4. And then it's basically Three teams all at 3-5. I mean, there's obviously difference in points, but I want to say it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Kings 11. No, see, Kings 11 is all the way at the bottom. Sorry, it's CSK. Right there, CSK, is it? It might be CSK. I can pull it up. I can pull it up. Ooh, where'd I get the shirt? You know what I'm saying? The wife makes shirts for the team, for my school team. And you know, they have a whole bunch of these moms that are part of Team Moms and stuff like that. So she hooked me up. CSK is at 6. Thank you. CSK is at 6. And you know, like I said, the points table is pretty muddled right now. And I think the Royals winning, either way, it's going to help CSK. But yeah, here's the points table. Mumbai and DC. Mumbai Indians lead DC by the net run rate. Then we have RCB at 5-3. KKR 4-4. SRH at 3-5. CSK is at 6, 3-5. And the Royals at 3-5 at 6 as well. I mean, at 7. So it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight to the finish. Definitely for that 4th spot. KKR, the way they're playing too, it was so bad. Yesterday was embarrassing, guys. I'm telling you, it was embarrassing. If CSK win today, they will reach number 4. I'm hoping, but they got a juggernaut in front of them. All right, let's see. Ooh, he was creeping up. And that's another wide ball. So 2 wides there. Fuldana has suddenly turned this into a possibility for a big over. 7 runs, so a boundary or 2, and and it becomes a big over. 4 ... single wide. CSK is playing DC today. In Sharjah. Ooh. Is that a 6? Nope, it's a boundary though. Oh, Uthapa. There we go. So another boundary just makes this another big over. 2 big overs, right? Anything over 15 is a big over. Really nice shot right there. DC versus CSK, yeah, very tough. Very tough because DC is good, guys. They are so balanced. I'll tell you what. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a 6. And it is a 6 right off the bat. Woo! Big over alert. Ooh, Dappa. 17 runs in the over. Oh, man. What a big over. It's going to get bigger, Gabe. Somebody called it before it happened. I love it. Yeah, DC has a balanced squad. I mean, I called it at the beginning of the season before one game was played. I said DC has the most balanced squad. And, you know, it's that's why I put them in there as my dark horse to get into the playoffs at 4. Did not expect them to be challenging for that top spot. You know, just being honest, but they are so balanced. And believe it or not, I think Rashid Pant makes a big difference because as much as he frustrates people and Nick and I may clown him because he gets dismissed, you know, almost routinely he gets dismissed on a silly approach. The guy averages 30 runs every single game. How many people can say that? How many batsmen can say, yep, every game I put up 30? Like nothing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he's dangerous. Scores 38 for 4, guys. 38 for 4. So, without Pant, that means they also can't play Hitmeyer, and that bodes well for CSK. No Hitmeyer, no Pant, I'll take my odds. But if they're both playing, oh, my gosh, forget about it. Hey, Gabe, bit late. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. at my spot. But it's the weekend. I did what I had to do early. I was in bed by like 10 because I knew I was going to be up. Minatia, Rishiva, Rishva, Rishav Pant, not Rashad Pant. Rishav Pant, thank you. Rishav Pant. Oh, Stokes with a nice boundary there. Oh, 42. This is turned into a very nice opening partnership. Again, still in a power play. And again, if you can get to that 50 without losing any wickets in the power play, you're in good shape. You're in good shape. That's why that opening partnership is so important. Iyer will play. I don't know. Is Iyer playing? I have him on my fantasy squad. I know he made that dive for that catch, and but I'm assuming he's gonna play. I didn't think he wouldn't play. Uthapa is opener. I don't know what Steve Smith was doing. Gabe, I don't understand how you can sleep early. I really struggle doing that. Pat is out for a week. So is Pat playing today or not? Today would be exactly a week from the last time he played. Oh, yeah. If they win today, it's going to look interesting. And this has been the most disappointing team because they've got the bowling. Let me tell you something. I love Tawadia. I love Archer. Archer's been a scout taker this season. You know, look at their lineup, man. Stokes, Uthapa, we seeing what he can do right now. He's been out of form, but we know what he could do as well. I mean, Steve Smith, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe he's hurt. He's just not in form. They've got Sanju Samson as well. They're deep, man. Batting, they're super deep. And that's why it just doesn't make sense. This season does not make sense. So we'll see. Tawadia can bang. You guys know that. Tawadia can bang. All right, little single right there. RCB will not qualify for the playoffs. That would be crazy. If RCB does not qualify, Nick will lose it because they were doing so well. The Royals are dealing boundaries in minutes. Tawadia is a surprise package from the Royals. Yes, he is. He's been so good this year. The Royals could be dangerous. If they make it to the playoffs, they could be dangerous. Oh, is that gone? Is that a 6? Nope, that's a catch. It hung up in the air for a long time. And that was a absolutely tough play over the shoulder for Virat. Couldn't get there. Yep, I forget Sanju Samson too. They're deep. They have badly underperformed. I agree with this statement. The Rajasthan Royals have badly underperformed Chitil, and nobody's out. It looked like Virat was going to be able to get him with an over-the-shoulder catch, but it was just out of his grasp. Uthapa should have opened earlier. I mean, captaincy matters, guys. Captaincy matters. And yeah, looking at this performance right now, we've seen Steve Smith have good performances. Not Steve Smith, Butler. Why not partner Butler up to open with Uthapa? You know what I'm saying? Put Stokes in at 3, move yourself down, and protect yourself with Sanju Samson. Have him as the anchor. Or have Stokes as the anchor, especially since Stokes is great in the middle. I mean, in the death overs. Like, I don't get it. Captaincy matters, guys. Just out of his reach. And that's a tough catch because since it's over your shoulder, it's so hard to gauge. All right, 48 for nil right now. 48 for nil. Let me update the score in a minute. And yeah, I was going to say, don't give it away. First ball up right away. He brought Morris back in there because Morris only gave up 4 runs that first over. And Virat's like, wait a minute, this ain't good. Let me go back to Morris. And here's where your batsmen have to be smart. You want to keep scoring, but in the power play for sure is the last over. But you know what? Go ahead, burn your best guy. Burn your best guy, right? Don't take a risk with Morris, who's been really good, and then get yourself out. Take the single if it's there. Take the double if it's there. I'm talking in baseball terms now. The single or the 2 runs if it's there. Take 1 or 2 runs, but do not run yourself out of this over. Get out of the power play with your 2 wickets intact and 50 runs. Uthappa was pivotal in KKR's success over the years as an opener. Yeah, KKR could use him this year too. Super safe. And that's just really good running right there. That was actually good fielding too. I like when they don't necessarily catch the ball, but they just guide the ball with their hands. That's almost like a shortstop, right? Ball gets hit to you. You don't want to catch it and then throw it. You just want to kind of guide it there. Really good hand work right there. You got to have soft hands, as they say. Runstar Rose is forcing Kohli to use up his best bowler, so that will be better for the batsman. Yeah, no, I agree. This is forcing Kohli to use Morris twice in the opening overs. He doesn't want to do that. But you know, I think that Kohli saw the writing on the wall. My other guys are getting lit up like Christmas trees. And again, you want to make sure that you don't lose as I was speaking. There goes Morris. With the wicket. Guess it was a good move by Kohli. I mean, again, Kohli just wasted an over though for Morris, so he can only bowl another 2 overs. And Morris has been a revelation. Off the glove, 50 for 1. I would take it. I agree. Uthappa is best steady opening slot. Silly shot by... Yeah, I agree. That was a silly shot. He should have let that go. But, I mean, it is what it is. I get it. I'll trade 50 for 1. But like Nick and I have said, you want to get out of that opening partnership with at least in a power play, 40 runs and your 2 wickets. I'll take 50 runs and give up a wicket, though. I agree. 5 overs in the books now. 5 overs in the books. 2 balls left in the 6 over. Last 2 balls of the power play. Who do they go with right now? Sanju Samson. Interesting. I thought they had, at least the way they showed the lineup, Samson was going to be in later on. I don't know about playing Samson this early. I'm concerned too because he's on my fantasy squad. Oh, don't sacrifice for Samson to Morris. He comes in and Morris is hot right now. If I'm Sanju Samson right now, I am just looking to get a dot ball or 2. That's it. I like it. Interesting. I thought Butler would come in too. Yes, because Butler's been an opener all year long, right? Or is he going to say, okay, Butler's my best option to close? This is so interesting. And nice little touch there by Sanju Samson. Looks like that'll be a single. Gets him off strike. It gets Uthappa back on strike. Super smart. Don't try to go for 2 and possibly get run out. Super smart. Butler plays 4 for 6. England too. Don't worry. Butler can bat anywhere. I agree. And guys, that was my point. I've been saying all year long, part of sabermetrics is just being able to think differently. Anybody should be able to bat anywhere. Yes, I may be better at one or two, but Skip, if you need me as an anchor, I can bat as an anchor. Skip, if you need me at 3 or 4, I can do that. Whatever you need me to do. And that's the true signs of a great player. Another single, which now means Utapa will have this stripe next over as well. That is fabulous batting right there. You know, they just, okay, I'll take my singles at the end. We're in a good position. 52 for 1 through 6 overs. AB is retired. Hope he comes back. Advantage Royals after the power play. Oh, agreed. Huge advantage Royals after the power play. We saw yesterday that the scoring had dried up in that game. No team, I think, yesterday scored 40, I think, in a power play. It was relatively slim pickings there. This was a huge power play. You know, you didn't want to lose that wicket, but you did. It's all good. Who's my captain and vice captain today? I was so concerned with, guys, because I wanted to go with Iyer, especially since they're in Sharjah. That could lead to having a really good, here he goes with Saini again. But I wanted to go with, wow, what a great ball. I wanted to go with, looks like Ben Stokes might have pulled something. They're just showing right now. Maybe the back. That is not good. Backs are never good, guys. I know, I'm telling you, I suffer from back injuries. Stokes in pain. That's what it looks like. All right. And wow, Utapa is playing such a good innings. But anyway, I didn't finish my thought. My captain is Virat Kohli, I think. Let me double check. Or I might have made him my vice captain. So for this game, it is... Yep, Virat Kohli is my captain. Even though, I really wanted to go, guys, with both captains at Sharjah, but I just didn't want to take a chance. Look at that, another boundary. Utapa is making a case to continue to open. And instead of Stokes next time, maybe you go with Butler and Utapa. Bring in Sanju Samson at 3, right? Steve Smith at 4. And maybe go with Ben Stokes as your closer. That's probably what I would do. What do you guys think? But yeah, that was two boundaries already. Big over alert. 2 boundaries. Looks like that's just going to be a single. That gives the stripe now to Samson. And as I'm saying, now they don't have to get run out and be silly. Don't try to stretch. Butler and Stokes will interchange places in the lineups. They could. What's going on, Rashid? What's going on, Dr. Vi? What's up? Big Stokes is a finisher. I don't know why Steve Smith. Yeah, I agree. Bad rap. And why does cricket have such a bad rap in the United States? Because Americans don't have any patience. That's just real. Very little patience, very little attention span. Sanju Samson once again took the single there. And now this is still, you give the stripe right back to the hot guy, the hot hand. There's a possibility for another boundary. Wow, what a catch right there. One-handed, unbelievable catch. Obviously, that must have been last year, maybe the year before that. Ooh, great ball by Saini there. Yeah, that catch was amazing. Superman catch. Alien de Villers. Not A.V. de Villers. Ten runs that over. I mean, this run rate is high, guys. So opening, 60 runs right now. I feel like the batting perform or solid. They are performing really well right now. And I gotta, you gotta give credit where credit's due. I was at the beginning, I started killing. I was absolutely killing Steve Smith because Smudgy, has really struggled, right? Yeah, you know what? I might even do Stokes in right after. Now that I look at that lineup, and then you could always have Tawadia come in after that because he can provide some runs. Perron. Let me update this. 62 for 1. Added 10 runs that over. And at this point, 10 runs and over is a huge but you don't need it. That run rate is super high already. You're in really good shape. We're through 7 overs, guys. We're through 7 overs. Oh, and that looks like it's out. Did Sampson put that out? Yeah, he did. Out of the stadium. First ball. He's looking to attack. Oh, man. Gabe, I couldn't believe the cock got 78 with a strike rate of 177. I'm telling you, man, that team is so good. Oh, I absolutely hate how good Mumbai is. So right away, a boundary. Chahal comes in. And I was wondering where Chahal was. Last game, he only got 3 overs. He's one of their better bowlers, too, Remember that catch Chahal had against Andrew Sampson a couple games back? It might have been at Sharjah. He hit a bullet right back at him, and he dove, caught it on the ground like maybe a centimeter off. Yeah, this is a wicket alert or a big over alert. One or the other. Wicket alert or big over alert. I'm going to call it a big over alert. Uthappa plays spin well. So does Sampson. I'm going to go big over alert. Biggest sixes this year. Ooh. Sampson, 102 meters. He's got 19 sixes in 9 innings. Oh, boy. Yeah, Sampson's not consistent. You can't pressure Chahal. He's not called deep. All right. Let's see what happens here. Next ball. And is that out? Yep, that's an out. Who called it? Somebody called it. Uthappa is out. Almost got the 50. But you know what? That's another thing. You want a guy to have that's a strike rate of almost 200, right? 41 for 22. He's upset at himself, but you got guys behind you right now. And he did his job. He gave you 40 runs, Gave you 40 runs. It was me, Harris. Good on you, kid. Good call. Chahal is a wicket taker, man. I was surprised at the last game. I think that like we say, sometimes you can be too cute. And how do you lose a game in which one of your top wicket takers only gets 3 overs? That makes no sense. So Smith should come in now logically. Absolutely. I don't want to put the Smith in the pressure of having to bat last. I would go with Parang or I would go with Smith. Definitely not Butler. Butler's got to be in at the end. Yep, there it is. Smudgy. Come on, Smudge. How do I wake up so early? Let's find out. All right, next ball. Sampson needs to play well. And that looks like it's going to be caught. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There goes Sampson. Hat trick ball. He does get himself out. He's so inconsistent. Oh, Chahal, you beauty. Chahal, so you beauty, somebody says. Yeah, why was Chahal not playing last game? And Sampson has so much power, but that just was it wasn't the ball, man. This game just flipped on its head. Now you just lost 2 wickets in the same over. Oh man. Batting collapse. Oh my gosh. Come on, Royals. Chahal has absolutely come in and taken control of this game. Sampson should be dropped. Sampson has had 2 really good innings, a couple decent innings. I mean, he had some huge innings. Remember those first 2 games? He put up huge totals. Hat trick ball here for Chahal. Chahal on a hat trick. Look at that. And it's so tempting because he's a spinner, right? You want to try and take him deep. But this guy knows what he's doing. Chahal doing what Chahar did yesterday. I agree. This right here is a huge over. This over basically got RCB back in the game because they were getting lambasted. I think you need to finish this off with at least, who's in Butler? Butler's too smart. He's not going to try to take him deep. Go for a dot. If it's not there, there you go. Dot ball. Okay. Great over. Let it go. And I think that's where Butler's a professional. He's like, all right, I'm not going to get out on this guy and lose my wicket. I'll attack the next guy. Pant is at least consistent in the IPL. Yes, Pant is consistent. I've been making the argument, guys. Look at Pant's number. He missed 2 games this week, and he's still, I think, 5 as far as wicket keepers are concerned, and he's missed 2 games with injury. Pant puts up 30 runs a game. Like, it's easy all the time. All the time. He gets dismissed easily as well because it's like he throws away his wicket. He gets tired of being out there too long, but we'll see. Getting out, wasting balls better than playing like Chennai. Oh, drive by. Huge over for the RCB fans in here. 69 for 3. That over might have changed the complexion of this game. I mean, it obviously changed the momentum. We need to see now what this partnership of Smudgy and Butler do. They need to bring it home. They need to bring it home. These guys basically got to play test and be out there. Even if they play test, though, think about it. Until they get to give me a run of ball or 2 until we get to the death overs and then open it up with those guys you got. You got Tawadia that can, go off because you're still at 70. You're still basically at 70 runs right now. So if you give me 6 runs and over from this point, the next 4 or 5 overs, I'll take that. And then just open it up. Worst thing you can do is lose another wicket. Pant hasn't even scored a big one. Still averages better than Simpson. Yes, I mentioned that. I talked about this a couple times ago. I was like, listen, DC lost that game. And I was telling Nick with no Pant. And that's what I did the research. I was like, oh my gosh, Pant has literally given him 30 runs every single game. Okay, he had a couple 47s in there, maybe 1 or 2, like right around 20. But Pant is consistent. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then that also cost them Hitmeyer. So Whew. He throws away his wicket. I agree, Rainfire. He does throw away his wicket, but whew, I'm telling you, you know what's funny? You got that Rainfire, and I just caught the reference there. Nice shot there by Butler. If you go back to our other channel, Boring Reviews, humble brag, you know what I'm saying? Or what do you call that? Shameless plug, whatever. Nick and I did a review on Endgame, of course, obviously. And my theory for what was going to happen with the MCU is also there. And I'm a huge comic book geek, man. I grew up in New York, really bad neighborhood in the Bronx. My mom wouldn't let us out. So literally, I was a huge comic book geek, guys. And in the comic books, the Scarlet Witch is super powerful. And if you see what they were doing with her character already, where all of a sudden, if you follow that kind of stuff, it looks like Vision is coming back to life, and it looks like she's got kids. Like, she's creating her own reality, which is what happens in the comic book because she's that powerful. But the point is, when we were talking about Endgame, I said, you realize how powerful Scarlet Witch is because she almost single-handedly destroyed Thanos. She almost let him have it, cousin. She cracked his armor. She's about to, and he had to, desperately yell out Rainfire, kill his own troops and all that. But yeah, man, that was a really cool, I should say, a really cool really cool reference there. Raul Pant, of course, Raul is greater than Pant. Raul as far as a batsman is concerned, as far as a wicket keeper is concerned, he's better than Pant in every facet of the game. But Pant is also a very good batsman, and I think he's more consistent than Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson has a lot of power, guys. He does, and he's had a couple great big innings. But then he gets out sometimes super easy, and he's so inconsistent like that. If you break down his games, I think he got like 119, 100 and something. I forget what it was, or 80 something. Then he had, 9. Then he had 7. He had that game where he got out in 3, then 47, then 12. I mean, he's so inconsistent. My Indian T20 team, come on now. Super Kings, Chennai, baby. I think that's what you meant by the question. Let me update the score. 76 for 3. 76 for 3. And from this point on, we're in, again, the 9 overs in the books, right? We're in the 10th over right now. 9 overs in the books. And literally, survive the next 5 overs. Don't lose a wicket. That should be the plan. Add on, 7 and 8. If you can get a big over here or there, that's fine. But even if you're playing test at this point, 6 runs and over, okay, maybe get a boundary. Get to the power play with your wickets in hand. Then in the power play, try to put up a big, crooked number. We saw 21 put up in a power play yesterday, right? Try to put up 50, 60 runs in that power play. At least 50. And it can be done with guys like Archer and Tawadia, who can absolutely destroy the ball. This is going to be a very important, in my opinion, next few overs. Yeah, they got Parang. Look at Tawadia's strike rate, 135. Look at Archer's, 162. Those guys absolutely can rake. That's what I'm saying. This team is much better. These two guys just have to settle it down. You don't want to get to the, you don't want to get to the power play without one of them in there. Super striker, Sanju Samson, Mayak Agarwal, Stoinis, De Villiers, and Puran. Interesting. Make my Indian T20 team. Oh, make my Indian T20 team. Oh, man, that's so tough. That is so tough. Captain's got to be Virat Kohli as my opening batsman. I might partner him up actually with KO Raul is so good. That has been the best opening partnership. KO Raul and Agarwal. So why break that up? KO Raul, Agarwal, bring in Kohli at 3. Bring in Kohli at 3. Man, I love the young kids, Patico and Shubman Gill. I want to have them both there as well. It's funny because most of these guys are openers, right? So you're like, oh man, you can't have all these openers. But like I said, guys should be able to bat wherever. Uthapa showed me something today, but I wouldn't necessarily just off one performance say he needs to be in there. I like the consistency of both Patico and Shubman Gill this year. Who else? Rayudu from CSK, absolutely. As far as the T20 team's concerned. What else? I mean, see, obviously Dhoni already retired from international, so he's not playing. Who's another guy? I mean, my bowlers are easy. I could, Chahal's going to be one of them. Of course, Bumrah. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are absolute savages. Tawadia for sure is going to be on there. He could rake and he could bowl. Oof. Does Pant have? I'm just thinking, does Pant have a place on this team? I think he does because he's consistent. He gives you 30 runs a game, man. He gives you 30 runs a game. Hardik Pandya, man. I mean, you can't take them all, right? He'd be on a team. I don't know if he's in my starting lineup. He definitely would be on the team. I know Nick loves the Pandya brothers as well. Super tough, man. Super tough. But I think that would be at least my opening squad. Pant isn't consistent. Yes, he is, my friend. Look it up, AJ. Tawadia, no way. All right. Tell me how many Indian bowlers can you... I basically consider Tawadia as an all-rounder. Look at his strike rate. Look how many runs the guy puts up. And he gets wickets. And as far as Pant's concerned, look at Pant's IPL season. Now, obviously he's dropped as far as wicket keepers are concerned because he's missed 2 games due to injury. But on a per game basis, look at him. He averages, 25, 30 runs a game. He just doesn't give you the 50. He doesn't give you the big games because he gets himself out. He gets dismissed foolishly. But as far as consistent, that's consistent. And I almost rather count. Big shot there. Nice shot by Butler. Big 6. Looks like they're, again, choosing this over. And you want 1 or 2 big overs between now and the 15th, but you just don't want to give away your wicket. So you got to be cautious. Hardik Pandya is always ahead in that race. Interesting. No Rohit Sharma. Thing with Rohit Sharma, I mean, the hitman is really, really good. But I was thinking of which captain I'd rather have, Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma. I guess you could also put him in there as a batsman. But I was just thinking as far as like what positions they play. You know what I'm saying? I can't have, 3 captains on the same team. Pant is most inconsistent batsman playing for India. Really? He's more inconsistent than Sanju Samson? Gabe, how come you have so much energy so early in the morning? Coffee. No Iyer. Oh, how did I forget about Iyer? Sirius Iyer has had a monster IPL. It's tough. Man, here's the thing, man. You can make 3 T20 teams for India because there's so many good players. There's an argument to be made for anybody. Samson doesn't play for India. And I can see why, because he's inconsistent. Gabe, who is Mr. Consistent IPL bowler? Mr. Consistent IPL bowler. In general, this year, I mean, Rabada has been. Norkia has been, which is why their teams are where they're at. Boomerang has been. Pattinson has been. I mean, those are guys I trust. Give me the ball. Give the Archer has been. There we go. Nice little single there. They have to be cautious this over not to lose a wicket. Chahal single-handedly, Chahal has changed this game. One over, 2 wickets, 2 huge wickets for him. I would be cautious. Rashid Khan absolutely has been. Reverse sweep right there. And I mean, he kind of sweeped it. He kind of like also just scooped it, right? Reverse scoop. Tawadi is going nowhere. Really, I love him, man. And you can see that they're being super cautious this over so far. 2 singles and a dot ball, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you look at it at the situation, you have to play smart. Soft dismissal. Yeah, look at that ball. It was way outside. Not necessarily a wide. It might have been called a wide or not, but who cares? Let it go. That's what you saw the other day with Gale. The experience. That's not a good ball for me to swing at. I'm going to let it go. Right there, Butler. That's experience. I cannot let this guy get me out. If it's not a good ball for me to hit, if it's not absolutely in my wheelhouse, let it go. Yeah, Saini's good. Saini is good. Saini is good. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see their T20 team. But honestly, I can't wait to see their test team. I love test, guys. I do. I know it's not the most popular opinion, but you know, let's be real. I don't worry about popular opinions. I just speak my mind. It is what it is. Test is so much fun. 5 days. It's a long grind. And here's what it is, right? In baseball right now, it's the closest thing I could compare to baseball. The Houston Astros were down 3, and I hate the Astros. They were down 3-0 to the Tampa Bay Rays, which I called Tampa Bay beating the Astros, by the way. And now it's 3-3. They won the next 3 games because it's a 7-game series. Get down. I was going to say, oh, please get down. It's a 7-game series, right? So test is kind of like a 7-game series in baseball, a playoff series, a World Series. Okay, you might beat me. You might get lucky for 1 or 2 games, but can you get lucky can you perform the entire time? You know what I'm saying? And you show your true mettle. You know, Houston, as much as I hate them, this would be a big statement since they were caught up in that cheating scandal from last year if they can make it back to the World Series, because they were horrible during the regular season, but they got in the playoff and got in playoff mode. Test is my favorite, absolute favorite form of cricket as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most popular format. I get it. It's long, but it separates the men from the boys, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You got to be mentally tough to play test. So right now you got, again, this is what I said. Butler and Smith need to play test. Butler 8 for 9. I mean, Smith 8 for 9. Butler 19 for 17. And they just need to bide their time, have a big inning here and there when they can, but really try to get to the death overs. And that at that point, you can let it rip, because if you get out, the guys behind you can also let it rip, you know? People remember for test, no one remembers T20. There you go. What's up, Han? Appreciate you guys. What's up, Al? What's going on? I'm Muhammad. Come on. So single, dot, single. And I mean, this is test right here. This is just, yeah, Smith is short of confidence. And we talked about this yesterday. You know, confidence is such a, really watch my R3 wickets from yesterday. I put a little treat in there for you guys too. The other day I missed out on doing R3 wickets because I had a football tournament with not tournament, but 7-on-7 preseason game with Trey. And you know, wasn't gonna miss that. So I went with the wife to go there because any action you can get is good action, you know what I mean? So I was able to get some film and put it on there. You know, kid's a great athlete. He plays corner for his team, varsity team in high school. But anyways, yo, what's going on, Mohit? What's going on, Alka? You know, it's one of those situations where you have to really, really, really be confident. You know, going back to confidence, I talked about it. Right now, Karthik looks like he has no confidence. And that's the worst thing in the world. Now, I was calling for him to step down, but ultimately he's an athlete. Ultimately, he's a person, and you can see it's weighing on him. He's searching. Every ball is life and death. He feels like he can't even let a ball go. His dismissal yesterday, well, he was trying to reverse sweep. It was so bad, and there's just no confidence there, man. And an athlete without confidence is in trouble, is in absolute trouble. What's up, Renil? What's going on, love? What's going on, Sunny S? Is anyone concerned with Virat Kohli being our next captain? Are you kidding me? Kohli has had a fabulous IPL. Fabulous IPL. 103 for 3. That's what I'm talking about. 103 for 3, 13th over, guys. And, you know, from here, one more over, I would say, and even in the 14th over, you could start opening it up. You know, not just yet. Or I might choose this over to attack, to be honest. But you still have to be cautious because you want to get to the death overs with both these guys there. Then they can open it up. Let's see what happens. Now, again, you already use Morris's 2 overs. Look at that economy rate. Gave up 8 runs in 2 overs and got a wicket. But really, there you go. Smith and Butler, you know, switching strikes right there. And Butler, obviously, right now is a little bit more confident. Will probably play the bigger shots. So it's good for Steve Smith to take the singles there, just build up his confidence. But if they can make it to the death overs with both these guys, then you can just let them really have at it. And you know, I'll take the death overs with 7 wickets in hand. That looks like another single. Yep, another single. 105, 106 right now. Did they get 2 off of that? Wow. That was some great running. That was some great running. I thought it would have just been a single. Obviously, Butler wants to stay on strike. Going back to Steve Smith's confidence issue. Come on, Smudge. Oh, my God. Don't tell. I mean, I get it, though, because there's so many good bowlers for India. But I've fallen in love with Tawadia this year. I have. So single, 2 runs, dot. Yeah, let's see what happens. Leg side, offside. Yeah, there is nobody basically. If he hits a cover drive in between the oof. What would that be? Mid off, right? Middle off. Doesn't look like there's anybody there. That would be a boundary. Kohli single-handedly carried India in 2016. Tawadia seems overrated. Wow, he's got no chance. I get it though. There's a lot of guys. I can't argue with you guys there. You could have 2 T20 teams for India. Let's be real. Let's be real. There's going to be some good players left off because there's just, too many good players. So 2 dots for Saini. Let's see what they do with the last 2. I would again be happy with taking a single or even 2 runs. They only took a single there. And I guess the idea is if there's a single, then they'll switch strikes any which way. Let's see what happens. Saini has done much better this over, guys. Much better. All right. So far, only 4 runs this over. You want at least 6, I would say. But if not, you're still in good shape. Protect this wicket right now, Steve Smith. Live till you see the next over. There you go. Smith's out there playing tests, man. He's trying to get comfortable. He is playing tests. They are so funny in the commentary, aren't they, guys? I love it. They're hilarious. They're hilarious. The other day, I think the funniest thing I heard them say was with the boss, with the universe boss. He said he hasn't batted so long he forgot the bat's upside down. That just had me cracking up, man. But that was absolutely funny. Dugout view. Yeah, I like the dugout view. They're hilarious. They're funny. The universe is upside down. Big over alert. Those guys are funny. Even though they changed the rules, you're supposed to only be able to do a big over alert once and a wicket alert once. They do it like every other inning. All right, 14 overs in the books, guys. 14 overs in the book. Scores 108 for 3. 108 for 3. I just updated the score. And another single there by Smith. I think that, especially if they win, this is a victory for Steve Smith. People are going to say, yeah, he's out there playing tests. Yeah, he is, but that's better than just giving away his wicket, which he's done. Other guys just have to really pick him up, man. Is this game in Dubai? I want to say this is Dubai. Sarjar's later on, so yeah, I could look it up for you. This game is in regime. Which game is this in? Yeah, Dubai. And I think that if they win, Uthappa started off really well, got his 40 runs. All right, next ball here to Smith. And Smudgy with a drive, his first boundary. I mean, he hit that ball way outside. But, I think now, yeah, you're already in the 15th over. You can now open it up, try to put up a crooked number, try to put up a big over. And this will do a lot for his confidence. This will do a lot for his confidence, especially if he can score, get a maybe a 6 or 2 here, or another boundary. His numbers will look a lot better from the test rate he had. Same thing for Butler. And now, it's just, you look to play those big shots. That one is going to be another boundary. There you go. And that was way out of the reach. But that just shows you some of the good shots Steve Smith can play. You get here, pressure's off. If I get out, I did my job. I lasted to the end. Look at that. He jumped up in the air. That is hilarious. How did he hit that ball? How did he hit that ball? Udana's bowling rubbish. That was a cut. Yeah, that's a cut shot. Wow. Jump up in the air. Okay. And nope, that's a dot ball right there. So right now, 4-4. So he's looking at in this inning already, Udana's given up 10 runs. If he gets another boundary, you know, he's gonna feel good about himself, and they'll feel good about, hey, you know, 4 overs left, and they'll be at 120, 122. You want an even number here, 2 or 4 or 6. But it looks like it'll just be a single. There you go. 50 partnership now. 50 partnership for Steve Smith and Josh Butler. And I feel like they're going to really just open it up now and say, you know what? Let's look to put up 10 runs and over the last few overs. Get a big over, 15 runs, maybe 20 runs. And that'll get us at 160, 170, something we can defend. What do you guys think? Predictions 180? I say probably prediction is probably current partnerships 50. They're at 119. So they got 5 overs left. 170, 170, 175. 180 would be huge. 180 and they might win this game. 180 and I think they win this game. 119 for 3 in the 15th over. 15th over. 180 and they win this game, in my opinion. All right, here we go. Jihan with the super chat. What's up, Jihan? Much love. That shot called an uppercut. No joke. Steve Vaughn played it a lot. Uppercut. Okay. Thank you. I mean, but I just never seen somebody do it like that because he jumped up in the air to do it. But thank you for the super chat, Jihan, and thank you for the information. Much appreciated. Oh, and that's out. That's way out. Look at that. He put that in the second deck. Go get my ball. Big six for Smudge. And that's what I was saying. Let the guy play tests, get comfortable, and then later on play. I think he needs to do this more. Because I think earlier on, he was worried about wasting too many balls and not giving other guys an opportunity. And he's a guy that kind of like Chris Gale takes a few balls, you know, to get comfortable. You know, they have to play that slower rate first. Maybe see 15 balls before they open it up. So this may be a better position for him. That's another boundary. Oh, no. Wow. Who got there? I did not see him come out of the corner of my eye. Wow. 170, 175 plus. Thank you again for the super chat. 6 Smudge. Let's see. Butler's playing test 2 right now, 24 for 24, which again, Butler has steadied the ship, right? You guys lost 2 wickets in the same over, and it was early on, 8th over, I think. So these guys have done a good job of lasting. Let's see if Butler can hit a 6-2 now. Make this a crooked number. Put pressure on the bowlers. And they're doing it to Morris right now. It's tough. Oh, they called that a wide. I'll take it. It didn't look like a wide to me, but I'll take it. Uthappa laid the foundation. I agree. Oh, this is a huge game coming up. Delhi Capitals versus my CSK Super Kings. All right. Let's see what happens here. 127. And Morris. And that's going to be caught. Oh, that's all right, though. That's okay. Butler, I mean, did not play the best, but he played test. And I think that he ate up deliveries put up an okay strike rate of 100, but most importantly, he protected Steve Smith until Steve Smith could get comfortable, put up some runs, and now you're in the death overs anyway, right? Last 5 overs, you still have 3 guys that have strike rates all above 150, I want to say, right? I also want to see CSK qualify, absolutely. But Morris has been a revelation. And somebody said Morris was hurt. We didn't realize that's why he didn't start the season off. Because this guy, this guy's amazing. Him and Chahal really are the best bowlers, in my opinion, for RCB. Who do we got next? We got Parang probably, then Tawadia and Archer. Now, the important thing is for those guys to come in low Tawadia time. Yeah, I would say probably Tawadia. Give him a chance. Split him and Archer up. Let them open it up and hit some big sixes. And then go Tawadia, Parang, Archer. What do you guys think? Hate timeouts. Parang should come out now. Parag actually. Why did I say Parang? There's no end there. Parag should come out. Okay. I just think Tawadia won't waste any balls, though. You know what I mean? Neither will Archer, by the way. They're going to hit sixes. They're going to try to hit sixes, try to hit boundaries, or if not, they get out. Steve Smith now still needs to be cautious. He needs to be there basically to the end. Let these other guys hit big shots, get them. If they get out, they get out. But you could still get a score of 160, 170 here. I mean, today, Morris and Chahal have been amazing. Morris and Chahal, I say Archer should come in now. Well, and if Parag comes in, then he needs to play big shots. He can't play test. That's it. Test time is over. We need scoring. You got 6 wickets in hand, right? So even if you get out, let everybody, you know what I mean? Like, that's the mentality. That's the mentality. Hope Tawadia play well. Steve Smith till 20th over. And again, everybody, in my opinion, Butler, his strike rate actually on that last ball went under 24 for 25, but it was an important innings because he played and lasted a while after you lost Sampson. And Sampson probably has been the biggest disappointment for the Royals today. For sure. For sure. That hurt the Royals. Yeah, tell us some stories about, oh, man. I wanted Archer to come in, but I knew they'd send Tawadia. Who'd they send in? You guys must be ahead of me because I'm still looking at a replay. Oh, yeah. No. Tawadia. There we go. Steve Smith. This is live. Steve Smith with a boundary. He looks so much more comfortable. Maybe he found the right position in the batting order for himself where he's much more comfortable coming in as an anchor, 4 or 5, whatever. Because at this point, I could play tests. I could warm myself up and wait till I can, till I need to score. Other guys have already wasted their balls. And this is great because last ball here, Tawadia's, this guy doesn't play test. He doesn't got a test bone in his body. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to go for it right now. And if he gets out, then that's fine. But I like bringing in Tawadia before Parang. Because the thing is, Parag, I believe he'll play at a slower rate. He just won't go out and look for those big shots. And right now, again, you've got a limited amount of balls, right? Last ball of the 16th over. Wow, what a stop. I mean, I think it still would have been a single regardless, but what a stop. That was an unbelievable stop. Unbelievable spell there for Morris, man. Morris has been a revelation. So what do we got left? Morris has an over left. I know Chahal has an over left. Do you use those guys now to try to get out Steve Smith? Do you bring in Chahal right now? I'm asking for IPL rights in Australia. Oh, man. RCB, KKR. Mumbai, DC, RCB, KKR. All right, let's see what happens. So Tawadia back at strike. Look at that, 136 strike rate, left-handed batsman. You see the South African talent too. It's insane. Oh yeah, the South African talent is absolutely bananas, man. Starting with Faf. Faf du Plessis is amazing. He's literally helped carry CSK. Rabada is amazing. Norkia is amazing. I mean, there's just so many good South African players. I'm excited to see them play in Test as well. All right. And great ball there by Saini. Great ball. Held Tawadia to a single. Morris and AB are also from South Africa. I didn't realize Morris was from South Africa. Nick probably mentioned it in his overview, but of the team, this wasn't one of the teams I did. But Morris is just he's absolutely been a revelation for RCB since he's come in, man. Overthrow right there, no backup fielding, just gave up an extra run. And Steve Smith and Tawadia were all too prepared to take that extra run. So Smudgy now at 39. I pay $80 per month for the whole package. Woo, Jay Morant. Morris has always been a huge impact player. Yeah, and that's one of the cool things IPL has shown us, guys, because he's back. Oh, the bat's got to be on the ground. He's back safely. He's back. What are they looking at? He's been back for a year. Guess, get it right? Third umpire. All right, so far 3 runs this over for Saini. De Kock, Quentin De Kock as well. Man, that team's got to be stacked too. Oh, man. So yeah, Smith's performing really, really well today. I mean, found his form obviously, and moved himself down in the order, which is a good thing. And sometimes you got to do that as a captain. You know what I'm saying? 4 runs right so far off this over. Now you do want to have a big over, so I would choose this over. Right, guys, because it's going to be hard to either try to hit Morris in his last over for a big over, and you want to get to 170. So Tawadia needs to, in these last few balls of this over, try to hit a 6 or a boundary. That's why they brought you in. Can't be playing Test right now, man. Come on, then that won't get through. Did he not take the single? Interesting. He didn't take the single. Wow. What's the score? My apologies. I've been trying to keep up with changing the scores. Looks like that he didn't even choose to run. I'm assuming because he wants a boundary. He wants a boundary. I mean, one run's important there. Can't believe they didn't run at all. Oh no, they did run. They did run. They didn't run on that one. So 139, no, 138. 138 for 4 guys. We are in the 17th over, last ball of the 17th over. 138. I'm sorry, for 4. And we are in the 17th over. 3 overs left, basically. 3 overs left after this ball. So we're already at 138. Again, 170 is not out of the equation. They just need one big. Wow. Saney finished strong. Single. So single, two, single, dot, single. 139. Udana has 2 overs left. Udana also has not played well. I believe, if I'm looking at this correctly, Morris has an over left, and so does Chahal, right? That's the 4th over for Saney. So, yeah, I doubt Udana. Udana may get 1 over, but no way he gets 2 in the death over. It's going to be Chahal, even though he's a spinner. Doesn't matter. It's going to be Chahal, and it's going to be Morris. And then, Udana probably in between them. See, there it goes. Chahal. Told you. And not that Chahal can't get hit. Yeah, he's a spinner. He might get hit in the death overs. It happens. But for a fact that there he goes. Reverse sweep for a boundary. Oh, smudge. Reverse sweep for a boundary. Unusual gameplay. Udana, which nationality is Udana? I don't actually. I don't remember, I should say. So this is his 1,000th run in the IPL. Steve Smith as a captain, 1,002 runs. And is that going to be another boundary? Nope, because somebody was there. Sri Lankan. I was thinking Sri Lankan. All right. So 144 for 4. I really want to see Steve Smith get that at 50. Get that half century. That'll be huge for his confidence. Yeah, he needs to finally play on position. He plays 4. All right, let's go to Wadia. You need a 6 here, my friend. If anything, to me, this is where you got to Wadia in and he has not been able to connect. 4 balls, 4 runs. That's not what you bring him in for. It's not what you bring him in for at this point. All right. Jihan. Nick said he didn't think Steve Smith is a T20 player, but funny thing is he debuted for Australia in T20 first, and he was more of a bits and pieces player who bowled leg spin and slugged down the order. Thank you so much for that information, and thank you for the super chat, Jihan. You've been awesome. We appreciate the love. Yes, Smudgy to the party. There we go, Smudge. Smudge to the party. That's his 11th IPL 50. And I mean, it's good to see that the guy broke out of it because you could tell he was absolutely lacking confidence. It was getting to him. So, again, he needs to be here to the end now. That should be his goal. There you go. Whoa, what a catch. Did that bounce? Nope, got caught. Wait, what happened? Oh, because it was a no ball. I didn't even pay attention to the fact there was a no ball. Interesting. But thank you for the love. Thank you for that super chat. Steve Smith got a single. I'm like, wait a minute. Why didn't he? Was he out? It was a no ball. So Chahal 4-1-1, 4 for a no ball, and now a single. 2 more balls left. Let's see if Tawadia can go. Run. Take the single. Every run counts at this point. Tawadia has struggled. He is playing test right now. And this is not what you want in the death overs. You know, he's got 2 overs to make it up, but I mean, and he's trying. It's not like he's trying. He's not trying. He just cannot connect. Cannot connect. Let's see, Smudge. Another great shot by Smith. He is so unorthodox. You know, he looks at the field where people aren't playing and puts his body in the position to get that boundary. Great shot to finish it up. 156 for 4, 2 overs left. You know, you could see, was it a no ball as well? Oh, no ball as well. So they're going to have another crack at it. There's no way that's another crack. And I mean, who gets the no ball? Is Tawadia? No part of the foot was behind the line, huh? Wow. Free hit. Let's go, Smudge. Take it for 6. Take it for a boundary. Or 2. Well, no, because you could be run out on it. So try to go for that boundary. It went for a single, but you'll take the single. But what that just did, too, was that it switched to strike. So now Steve Smith is still on strike. Oh, man. Chahal Sung is... oh, I'm not going to read that comment. Yeah, Steve Smith is raking at 180. Woo! This is a coming out party. My man is... Why are spinners bowling no balls? Yeah, normally that's reserved for no balls happen like that normally. So it's one. Was that a 20 run over? 158 for 4, 18 overs in the books. I mean, Steve Smith single-handedly right now is trying to will this above 170. He's not getting any help from Tawadia. Let's see if this over it can happen. And looks like that's going to be just a single. Maybe they can get 2 on it. I doubt it. Oh, boy. You know, Morris is going to probably get that last over. So this needs to be a big over here because I don't see Morris giving up, 20 runs or even 15 runs, which is considered a big over. So you got to attack Udana right now. Come on, Tawadia. Get a 6. Get at least a 6, maybe 2 this over. Go for it. You got to attack this guy right now. And there's the 6. Bye. Nicely done. There we go. 165. Where's Nick? Nick will be here. We have a second stream for the second game. He's going to be setting that one up. He'll be here for the second game. This is what you need to do. Attack this guy right now. Every ball from here on needs to be looking for a boundary. And another boundary. Wow, how did he stop? No. Did he touch it or not? Review. Did Kohli stop? How did he stop that and not touch the boundary? It looked like he touched the boundary, but he stopped the ball, touched the boundary, but he wasn't touching the ball, the boundary at the same time. Interesting. Great ball there. I mean, great. Ooh, wow. Nope. That was clean. Great job by Kohli. Difference between 4 runs is 2 and 2 is huge, guys. That could be the game right there. Great defensive play by Kohli. Tawadia looking for another big run. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, slipped and fell. Looks like he might. Oh, did he hurt himself? Uh-oh. Holding his knee. Ooh. Ooh. If they get 185, they'll win. 180, I think. 180, I think he'll win. 180, I think they'll win. Let's see. You need a 6 here. 6 or 4. Give me a big shot. Big shot. Right up the middle. No, Bharat gets there. He's too fast. No way that's a boundary. No, that wasn't even Bharat. Who was that? 2 runs, though. I'm telling you, that stop Bharat made at the boundary, that had 4 written all over it. That was huge. All right, let's see if they can get a 6 here. And not a 6, but at least a boundary. There we go. 4. There we go. So that makes it a big over. Just like I said, 15 runs, 6, 4. Yep, 2-2 and a single. 15 run over. That is huge. Tawadia emerging. No, Padicle emerging. Archer MVP. Lies. Gabe, Body of Lies or Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can. I love that film. Yeah, I mean, they should look for 185. You're right, they should. But it's Morris, man. Is Morris going to give up 10 runs in the over? I mean, I get it. Def overs. He did hurt his knee, which might hurt him for bowling. The ball didn't hit him on the knee, the rubber. No. But the way he fell was awkward. Last 5 overs, 65 runs, 1 wicket. Wow. All right. Let's see what happens. What's up? Good first ball by Morris. Samson was your captain today. Oh, man. That is brutal. Yeah, 10 runs is still a good over. I'm just saying, can you even get 10 runs off of Morris? Because Morris has been great today. He's been brilliant. He has been brilliant. I mean, they just need to look to play 2 big shots, right? A 6 and a 4. You know, Virat's looking at that score. 173, we can chase. All right, let's see Smudge. Is that the 6 we're looking for? Did he get at all of it? Wow! What a catch. What a catch. Holy Toledo. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, you just got to take your hat off. Look at Smudge. He's like, how did he make that catch? I thought it was a 6, maybe even a 4. That's what I'm saying. Did he get all of it? But man, this is an impressive catch. Over the shoulder. Running backwards. That's a game saver right there. That play and Kohli's play to save 2 boundaries, that changes the game. Think about it. That went from being 4 guaranteed to being a wicket and no run. And Kohli's earlier that he saved went from being 4 to being 2. That's 6 runs. Think about that. The difference between 6 runs and those 2 defensive plays. Wow. Take your hat off to it was an amazing catch. Best catch comes in day games. Yeah, probably because they can see. No, listen, I'm telling you, man, it was a great catch. That's what made it so much harder. It wasn't like he was able to get to that ball. He's running backwards, looking over the shoulder, catches it. You know, your goal should be to try to take a route where you can run, almost circle the ball so that you can catch it. You know, looking at it over the shoulder is so hard. All right, let's see if Tawadia can at least get a boundary. I would play for a 6 here. Just a single, though. That's why I said, listen, getting 10 off of Morris is easier said than done. Morris has had a monster game. Yeah, what an amazing catch that avoided the boundary. That is the catch of the game. And that literally, I think if he doesn't make that catch, guys, this game is over for sure. Now that still gives CSK, if you can mentally keep them under 180, you say we can win this. Great performance by Smudge. Way to come back. All right, let's see if Archer can give me a 6 here. You know he's going to go for it. He's going to swing. We just need a 6 to get the 180. 2 balls for a 6. What an amazing over so far. Dot, wicket, single, dot. Holy cow. Holy cow. And, you know, Kohli's thinking to himself that this was brilliant, leaving him for the last over. The amount of pressure you just put on these guys. That was a good captaincy move by. Oh, that's a wide. And that's why I'm like, come on. There we go. Let that wide go. Or Archer. Well, no, because even if you can get out on a wide, you know, it's clearly a wide. Make them give you something you can actually hit. Or at least step out there. Get that. Archer doesn't have that kind of footwork. I get it. But still. What a catch. They keep showing it. Game-saving catch right there. And they're going to get 2 on it, hopefully. Yep. 2, so 177. So right now, you want a boundary, some kind of a boundary, because you're not going to run for 3 here. So you want some kind of a boundary. Archer's on strike. Can he get the 6 he needs or the 4? 180 would be a great score. 180 would be a great score. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Last ball for Morris. And did he get him? Is it a wicket? Is it a wicket? I don't understand why they just didn't keep running. Because if it's not a wicket, at least you get the run, right? Original decision was out. And great ball. Oh, yeah, that's for sure has to be. Unless he got the bat on it. Might have got the bat on it. Did he get the bat on it? No, that ball disappeared. Oh, he hit it into the way. Oh, man. Run won't count anyway. Out. Out. Oh, my gosh. What a game. What a performance. Again, you cannot understate what that catch did. Because Morris, you know, would have given up a boundary, which would have put this again. Once again, it would have put this above 180. But that catch and the stop, it wasn't a catch, but the stop, the fielding play by Virat Kohli, who flew to save that boundary, ran it down. I mean, that was huge. And that now gives Morris 4 wickets for the day. He got a 4-fer. Ooh. Oh, my. As plum can be. Oh, man. Who has Morris on their fantasy team? Oh, daddy. Ooh, I don't. But, you know, not a bad start. Not a bad start. Samson absolutely killed me today. Absolutely killed me today. I'm done with Samson. He won't touch my fantasy team for the rest of the year. I won't do it. Too frustrating. $15 points. Oh my gosh. Silver Rock got me 8. Tawadia got me 26. Not bad. I left Morris out for Tawadia. Ooh. Well, Tawadia again. Tawadia has the potential. He got you some runs with the bat, right? And he has the potential to get you 2-3 wickets himself, at least 2 wickets. So 4-4 is hard to beat, man. Not too many guys have done that. So, whew. So I mean, if you've got Morris, who's South African, and you've got Rabada, who's South African, and Norkia, oh my gosh. That is disgusting bowling right there. Morris hitting Archer toe. He just off. Look out for RCB, Archer Cannon, Gabe. Listen, you don't think I know who Archer is, bro? He's a headhunter. He's a headhunter. I stuck with Samson a lot longer than everybody else did. Well, I needed a wicket keeper for today. I should have just gone with I knew Samson batted at 4. Okay, I should have just gone with MS Dhoni, to be honest, but I was afraid of how good the bowling is from DC. So, and I didn't want to have got a lot of guys on DC. I've got a lot of guys for actually 2 guys going to that. I got Ryudu going, and I got Watson going for CSK. And then on DC, I've got Iyer going. I got Iyer going. I've got Stoinis going. I've got Rabada going. So I didn't want to just put all my eggs in that basket for that game, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Ooh, they should have never let him go. Be prepared for Archer bouncers. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Now, this right now, I think the amount of pressure, because it's a good score. 177 is still a good score, guys. 180, mentally, forget it. 177 is a good score. That opening partnership it's a big deal now for RCB. Okay, can Padical put together a good opening partnership along with Virat Kohli and get at least 50 out of that power play, not lose their wicket? Let's see. I mean, man, look at that. Nobody's went over 30. Actually, Udana 43 in 3 overs. Ooh, Udana, you were a candidate. You were an applicant today. He was an applicant because he didn't quite get to the Jordan line, but that's being an applicant for the Jordan line. Ooh. Kohli versus Archer. Kohli versus Archer. So yeah, this is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big one. I'm surprised Finch is still playing. I would open with AB. Yeah, honestly, Finch has been rough. And Archer actually has good numbers against Finch, doesn't he? So I don't think Finch will open. If I'm Kohli, because Archer's going to be there. It's the power play. We need to put up runs early. so that we're not chasing a huge run rate this game, I would probably open up with Padicle myself. What do you guys think? Or would you stick with Finch? Let's look at Smudgy. Oh, man. Morris and Chahal were fantasy monsters today. Let Finch sacrifice. I'm not sending Coley up. Hey, I got Coley as my captain on my team, so trust me, I don't want him getting out early. Everybody else can get out early, not Coley. Actually, I got Padicle on my team too. But sacrifice Finchy, huh? Okay. Archer has 12 scalps this season. Ooh, daddy. I mean, that's what just doesn't make sense. This team is so deep. So deep. They should be much better. 2 questions. How hurt is Stokes? In other words, can Stokes bowl? Because we know he can bowl. And he can get those wickets. That would be huge. So now you'd have a combination of Archer, Stokes, Tawadia. I can't remember. There's another. On the tip of my tongue, I can't think about it, but we'll see. Sampson, oh my God. Chahal has got him in 8 innings 5 times. I wish I had known that. Don't think Stokes will ball. Well, either him or Tawadia need to ball, and Tawadia tweaked his knee. Let's talk about Udapa's performance, guys. Has this been there all year long? Did they make a mistake by not putting him in that opening partnership, guys? What do you think? Don't think Stokes will bowl. He is injury prone. Everton just equalized against Liverpool. Ooh, really? Wow. Utapa has an orange cap under his belt as an opener. Wow. He should have been opening all year long. Come on. Once again, then, guys, that goes back to captaincy, man. Why did Smith not put him in there if he's got an orange cap as an opener? I mean, it seems like a no-brainer. Smith himself is an opener. Obviously, he's more suited for the later position, 4 or 5. So the last time Coley played the Royals, 72 runs on 53 balls. That was match 15. So, I mean, I think Coley's get safe for today. I really do. I think he's going to put up runs. I don't think he's going to make the same mistake he made last time, which was waiting so long to bring in De Villiers. Padicle, he's going to do his Padicle kind of performance, open up, give you 20, 30. It's Finch. Can Finch get out of... I think if Finch makes it out of the power play, that bodes really well for the Royals. If they can get out of that power play, Finch is still there, Padicle's still there. That bodes really well, I should say, for RCB. If he can't, then forget about it. Done. Utapa has 3,000 plus runs. Wow. He absolutely should have been opening. Yep. So Padicle and Finch are padding up. Okay. Interesting. Looks like guys are getting ready right now. Archer, warming up that arm. 8 innings, 12 wickets. Economy rate 6.6. Overrated my left eye. Come on, people. Reina, Gale, Coley, AB, de Villiers, highest runs. Interesting. Finch is a sacrificial pawn to Archer. I think Padicle will get out early today. Ooh, hopefully not. What's up, Renell? Thanks for the love. Yes, 6.58 subs. Let's go. Don't forget to give us a like. It definitely helps the video. It definitely helps the video. And then possibly consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Finch is E Archer overs. If he does that, he does his job. Joffer should go for heads today. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he goes for heads, like you guys said, man. You know, this they keep showing the commercial for this, and once we get more time, I'm probably gonna watch it. The CSK documentary. You know, just those lines by Coley, those opening lines by not Coley, by Dhoni, Roar of the Lion. I want to see it. He says the worst thing I could do is not commit a murder, but it's match fixing. And I'm like, that's crazy. That is crazy. 1,000 out of the 6.58 are here for Campbell bashing. Oh man, that's hilarious. I'm trying to be nice to Campbell. I'm trying to be nice to that Campbell. Oh, you know. Hopefully not. $1K out of 6.58. Wow, 5.68 are all Campbell fans. Oh man. This movie right here is amazing. Anyone who hasn't seen this movie, Super 30, watch it, guys. As an educator, you know, Nick and I were absolutely touched by this film. And, you know, Dick was amazing in that film. Super 30 was absolutely amazing. Team manager. Oh, yeah. Where's Nick? He needs to watch RCB. I'm sure he'll probably make it by the end of the stream. I'm sure he'll probably make it by the end of the stream. All right. So Archer's gonna start. You know, probably again. RCB is really top heavy. So if you can get wickets early, you put them in a bad position. So if I am smudgy, I'm throwing Archer out there for at least 3 overs in the first 10 overs. And then I'm leaving at least 1 for the death overs. But I mean, that's just me. Nope, looks like Stokesy's coming out. Gabe, wife or mistress for the second match? I gotta go with the wife. Actually, DC isn't the mistress. KKR is the mistress. But KKR is about to get kicked out of that position. DC may be the mistress. I just called DC as going to the playoffs at the beginning of the season. I chose them to be my 4th team because I thought how balanced they were. And I thought it would be CSK, DC, Mumbai, and KKR. So we'll see. There's Finchy. You're right. They put him out there. And, you know, I saw this from Finch in the show, The Test. You know, he struggled for a while in Test. He got, you know, dropped off the Australian national Test team. And then eventually he found his form again. So He has bad games. He has good games. We'll see. Archer 5 wickets today. I hope Renell, he's on my fantasy squad. I love it. I love it. Archer should bowl 3 up front. That's what I'm thinking. Because they are super top heavy. If you get Finch, Padicle, the Villiers or Coley, forget about it, man. It's done. 30 matches, 38 wickets, his IPL career, 7.26. Woo. And this year, he's having a fabulous year. Gabe, Norte replaced 2 Wokes. I know. Norkia replaced Wokes. He wasn't even a starter. Ooh. 144 kilometers per hour. Ooh. Archer coming out throwing gas already. Yeah, basically 145. Ooh. The man is upset. His toe still hurts. Let me update this score. Next ball for Archer. So right now, they're chasing 158. Actually, what am I talking about? They're chasing 177. B 040. Three dot balls. You can tell they're being very cautious. 2 dot balls and a single. They're being very cautious with Archer. They know Archer's upset. His toe hurts. His baby toe hurts. The Nightmare on Broad Street. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what happens here. Next ball. Oh, the first ball Finch faces. Let's see. Padicle faced 3 balls. Got to run. I'd hit him with the bouncer right away. Hold that, cousin. Ooh. He did good just to defend that. 148. Oh, he put some juice behind that ball. I mean, that was almost an edge. Yeah, he's throwing gasolina. All right, let's go. Next ball. And dot ball. 144 on that one. Woo. 9 matches, 8 matches. I mean, these guys go off. All right. Last ball of the over. Let's see what Finch does. Let's see what Archer does. Ooh, looked like a wide ball to me. Yep, wide ball. They called it right away. So now Archer's giving up 2. Do you think Finch rather have the no ball? I mean, the wide right there, or will he just take a dot and say, "Let me see somebody else. I got to see another delivery from Archer." And it's going for 1 or 2. That went for 2. All right. Good first over. Could have been better for Archer. He actually could have got him at just 2 runs, but okay, Archer's on fire. Oh man. Let's update this score. 4-0. 1 over in the books. First over. And they are chasing 177. Nokia used to work for a mobile phone company. Did he really? Archer and Gopal, that's interesting combination. It is. A spinner and oh man, he took a bad route to that ball. That should have just gone for one. Come on now. That is very interesting. A spinner and a pacer. Fast pacer. There we go. So dot ball there, 2. Gopal got the hat trick last year versus RCB. And I mean, obviously you're also switching it up to the batter. Pace, spin. So I could see it working. Because right now you're slowing down their bats. And then when Archer comes back in, you're speeding up their bats. So 3 runs so far off this over. Finchy now on strike. Gopal has been brought in to dismiss Finch. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, you feel bad for Finchy, man, but he has not been in form. I'm surprised Scully's sticking with him as his opener. Another dot ball. Great over so far. Great over for Gopal. Aaron Finch, there he is, 29, 20, 52, 8. Went through too quickly. I was trying to read what he had done this season. Come on, Sanju Samson. All right, another run. That was a leg by there. Last ball of the over. If you're Padicle, do you attack or do you survive the over? Problem is, if you survive the over, Archer's probably going to come again, so you want to try to at least put up a decent score. This over. Gopal's only giving up 4 runs, right? And that's a single there. So all they get. So now you switch strike, and so you're back at strike, and probably Archer coming back. Great over there for Opal. Great over. Gangster rap made me pronounce the names wrong. That's funny. Gabe is a left-right combo batting just as effective in baseball. It is. It is because you bottom line, batters have to see at least a little single there. Batters have to see at least 3 batsmen. So you're going to be put at a disadvantage. If you go righty, lefty, righty, and you're righty, that means you're going to be in a disadvantage versus that lefty, or vice versa. If you're a lefty, then you're going to be disadvantaged against those righties. So it absolutely is a good way to stack your lineup. So let me edit this score, and that's going to be gone. Oh, Finchy went yard on Archer. Said, hold that, cousin. Oh, Finchy. That quickly jumped up to 16 runs. 16 runs so far. Woo. 2 overs, which is still low because They only had 8 coming into this over, but Archer's giving up 8. He's getting roughed up a little bit. Let's see how Archer responds. How far am I behind? I am on the 3rd ball right now, 2.2, and they're about to go to the 3rd ball of this 3rd over. And it was a beaut. Oh, sorry. Archer's giving up 7 runs this over. Dot ball there. Yeah, they had Archer's pissed from that 6 for sure. Oof, just missed it. Just missed it. Beautiful ball. Yeah, I can see a bouncer coming. I can see a bouncer coming. There it is. There it is. What they call that? You get 1 per over, right? 151. Woo! Emerging players this year. Jaiswal, Padikkal, Parang, Sundar. Padikkal's winning that one. Yep, that was just a dot ball. So single, 6, dot, dot. Let's see what Archer does these last 2 balls. Another dot. Ooh. Look at the pace. 149, 149, 149, 147, 151. He had no chance at it. You know, dot balls build pressure too. Dot balls build pressure too. This is the action ball. Last ball of the over. Is it a boundary or is it a wicket? Is it a boundary or a wicket? Give me a wicket. And that's going to be caught. No, that thing traveled. I thought that was going to be caught. Wicket or a boundary, and it went for a boundary. It went for a boundary. He has no chance. What are you on about, Gabe? Don't know what you meant there, AJ. I thought it was going to be caught. It was up in the air for a while. Mitchell Stark, it's worth the watch. Gabe, you can react to the fastest over of Test cricket by Mitchell Stark. It's worth it. Refresh your feed. You know, sometimes it does that. I don't know why. So it's 22 right now, guys. 22 for nil. That's what I'm at right now. And we are now entering. That was an expensive over. Archer got touched up that over. Oh, yeah, it was behind. We're already into the... What happened? That was way behind. Oh, that's out. That's going to be an out. And caught. There goes Finch doing Finch things. There goes Finch doing Finch things. I was way behind. Thanks for letting me know to refresh, guys. 23 for 1 now. And 3rd over. Actually, we're in the 4th over right now. Straight up in the air. Oh, man. Finchy gone. Out. I picked up Gopal for this. Did you? Somebody did call that Gopal was in to take out Finch. Now let's see if there's a competition between Archer and Kohli. Well, the good thing is that Archer, you know, has 2 overs, but you don't want to blow them both now because he's good in the death overs as well. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Padikkal and Kohli, we've seen those guys work together and perform. I told you, as I told you, Gopal removed Finch. Yeah, that was a good call. You did say it. What? You know what? Great. Where are you? Somebody just said that. You see, Gabe, tournament, less drops now as the tournament has progressed. What do you attribute that to? Is it, I absolutely agree. I was going nuts with all the drops early on. Is it because what? Players are more informed. Maybe they were rusty because of the long layoff due to COVID. Because there were just so many drops. I'm like, this is bad defense. What do you guys think? But yes, a lot better the defense is. And man, that's the thing about Kohli. He steals runs, man. He is so fast. He will always take that extra run. And if you are partnering with Kohli, you got to be ready to run. This is a day game, so anyway, less drops. Yeah, but overall, even in later games, there's been less drops. I am super excited for CSK versus DC. I got CSK gear rocking right now. I'm praying. Partly training, partly got used to the conditions. Okay. Archer trolled Kohli yesterday on Twitter. Time for revenge. Are you serious? What is the benefit behind that? And I mean, I don't get it. Like, if you gotta troll him after the game, if you have a good game, but not before the game, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I really want to do, is piss off Virat Kohli. Like, that don't even make sense to me. Interesting. They bought in Tyagi instead of Archer. They bought in Tyagi instead of Archer. What are they head to head? Who's got I know somebody else owns Kohli. It might be Rabada owns Kohli. Somebody owns him. But what is the numbers stack up head to head? Archer and Kohli. You guys probably know that off the top of your head. Padicle 10 for 12, Kohli 2 for 2, Tiagi's second ball. Wide, got to be a wide, right? Yep. I'm getting much better on calling those right away. Gopal does own Kohli. Interesting. Gopal owns Kohli. And next. IPL career, 186 matches, 50 plus 43, strike rate of 131, 5,718 runs. That is disgusting. After Archer's trolling, the floodgates opened up. Gopal has good stats against Kohli and de Villiers. Interesting. Yesterday, Bumrah had Bumrah bowled well yesterday, guys. I don't know what. If you guys saw yesterday, Bumrah had Cummings cut short, then the cock dropped with gloves. Yeah, there was a drop yesterday. You're right about that. All right, let's see what happens here. And a boundary. Tyagi, excuse me. So far, 6 runs in 3 balls. You hate those that go back behind you like that. So undefensible. Bad news, another Jedi attack. What? Oh, Archer. You blew that, Archer. Oh, I thought that was Archer. Come on. Bad fielding. Now you feel bad for Padicle. Back-to-back boundaries, and that one was that should have been a dot, man. Or at least a single. He pushed it. I mean, they would have got a single at best. Come on. Top 5 fast bowlers. Top 5 fast bowlers. Man. Rabada, Archer, Rabada, Archer. Who else? Norkia. He has some serious pace too. Boomerang. No. Boomerang is not. It's a spinner. Sorry. Pace. Well, this kid today, Morris, he's been really good. Steve Smith is pissed. Who else has some pace but has control? Because there's a lot of guys that can throw. Jordan actually has some decent pace, but he has no control, man. That's a good question. Who's another guy that has some serious pace? Yeah, Boomer's a spinner. Yeah, that's what I say. I'm like, Boomer, I messed up there. Boomer's yeah. He's got that funny what do you call it? When he comes up, he holds the balls like that, and then he delivery or run up, I should say. Nah, not Boomer. I'm thinking about the other guy on the Mumbai Indians. I just can't think of his name right now. Wokes. Yeah, I misspoke. I didn't mean him. Sorry. Trent Bolt. There you go. My bad. Bolt. That's who it is. Let me ask you guys a question, too. There's been a lot of changes. Get there, Archer. Get there. Good. There's been a lot of changes over the last few days. Is it because it's like towards the end of the season and they're trying to are they trying to like either find combinations or give guys rest? Because Pattinson has been a top wicket taker for Mumbai, didn't play yesterday, and the guy they brought in for him, CMC as or CNC as Nick and I like to call him. I mean, he got lit up for like 53 runs. And today there was some changes already in this game. Super chat, Jihan, much love, thank you. When the free hit rule came in, you couldn't get run out either. So Batman used to run nonstop to get 20, 30 runs sometimes off one ball. That is so funny. Rahul Chahar, with the braids, right? Chahar has the braids. I like his hair game too for Mumbai Indians. So this is right now interesting. They got Udaka up there. It looks like they're just gonna save Archer for later on. Interesting. Pattinson, Norhe. Yeah, Pattinson is nice too. Boomer has the walk up. It's really weird the way he does it. There's a boundary. Nice 4. Kohli's starting to get hot. Archer or Boomer? I got to go with Archer, man. I got to go with Archer. Simply because even if he can't get the wicket, just with his pace alone, he can intimidate batsmen. And let's be honest, we all saw what he did to Steve Smith in the Ashes, right? So as much as I love Boomer, I don't feel like Boomer's going to be the kind of bowler that can just take a batsman's out, with his pace and just light him up. You need that sometimes, Boomer any day. I know that spinners last longer than Pacers, but I just think Pacers are more they're more intimidating, right? You're not even worrying about hitting at times. You're more out there looking to defend yourself. And sometimes somebody yesterday, it was, who was it that got the wicket? And I was like, man, that was self-defense on that, where the ball was high. There was a lot of pace. And I can't remember who it was. And who got Russell? I can't remember. Who got Russell? Who got Russell? Somebody help me out, guys. In yesterday's game. Was it Boomerang? No. Then that wasn't spin. Boomerang got Russell. Did you see the ball he got him with then? Russell literally had to dip out the way, use his bat to, like, you know what I'm saying? Defend himself because it almost hit him in the face, and he ended up getting him out. So bounced him out. Yeah. I remember that. I wasn't even mad at Russell because he was defending himself. Then I was wrong. Boomerang can be intimidating. I was absolutely wrong. Wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, that's Boomerang. You need that sometimes where Rabada or Broad. Oh my gosh, that's so tough. I think Broad, you know what? I've got to see Rabada. I got to see Broad bowl outside of the England conditions, and I got to see Rabada bowl more than just T20. Because in T20, for sure, Rabada's a monster, but can he bowl, multiple overs? Can he give you 8 overs? Can he give you 10 overs in tests? You know what I mean? It's a different animals there. But in a vacuum, I probably go with Broad. All right, Tawadia's up. Boomer used to play street. So Boomer it can throw nasty bouncers, man. Because that one almost hit him in the face, and he defended himself with the bat basically and got out. I mean, that you need that sometimes. This is interesting. Does Virat struggle with spin? Because they've gone with Tawadia and they've gone with Gopal. Is spin something that, he struggles with is a question. Is he much better with pace? Hit him with the googly there. No, Kohli is a good hitter. Boomer is a fast bowler. Sometimes with left arm spinners, he struggles. Okay. And fell in no man's land there. But that's a run for Padicle. Here we go. Rabada was the number 1 test bowler for a few years back at the age of 20 and 21. Thank you for the super chat, sub Mayesi. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. That is interesting. Yeah, Rabada, Kohli struggles against Rashid Khan for sure. This season he has anyway. Rabada. I've got to see some clips of Rabada bowling in test. Nathan Lyon versus Kohli, Gabe. Right. In the show the test. Right. And you can see that, right? Because Kohli has a great bat. And I don't think that you're going to blow him away with pace. You know what I'm saying? You got to try to get him to hit a ball. But I don't think you're going to blow him away with pace. Great over for Tawadia there. 4 runs. So through 7 overs, the score is 51. Let me update this score. Rabada up in Steve Smith's face. Rabada up in Steve Smith's face. I already like the guy. The other day I was talking about how I guess Rabada did a celebration where he gave a bowler a finger, and the like your out finger signal, he came too close to him, so he got suspended for the rest of the match by the ICC. I'm like, really? But we talked about that the other day. So it's 51 guys for one, 51 for one. We are in the eighth over. So who's in right now? Undakit. Again, looks like they're saving Archer for later. They want no piece of Archer against Kohli. That's very interesting to me. Go to over from Tawadia. Yeah, great over from Tawadia. He showed the brag C. Smith. I don't know if I could get Kohli out anymore. Should target Padicle now. Yeah, I mean, once Kohli settles in, right, after 15 balls, and you see that from really good hitters. You saw that it took the universe boss about 10, 15 balls to get comfortable. You know what I mean? So it's hard to get him out. Yeah, get Padicle, and maybe De Villiers comes in, struggles early on. We'll see what happens. But I mean, the thing is, at this rate, though, unless they open it up, the required run rate's almost at 10 at this point. 52 for one in the eighth over. Get Kohli out now or suffer. Padicle, like I said, I like the kid. There's a calmness about him. 22 for 21. Asking rate doesn't mean anything if they don't get a wicket soon. Ooh, Rohit versus Virat. That's a tough one. Rohit versus Virat. Probably Virat, I would say. Rohit, this season he's had some great innings, and other seasons, other games he's just been, okay, middling. He had one or two bad games where he got dismissed early. And I think the thing is that team is so deep, you can't even remember when it happens because they still end up winning any which way. Where with Virat Kohli, when he doesn't play well, you know it because this team absolutely needs him. So Virat for sure. Ooh, wicked alert. Oh, that was a weak swing right there. What was he doing? That was really weird, Padicle. He got caught like in between swings. Now, I think if there's going to be a wicket, it's probably going to be the next over because Gopal, right, will come back and... Oof, that almost carried. That would have been a bad dismissal. Wicket is incoming. Yeah, we have been trying to tell you South Africa are 99% banned. What? I missed that. South Africa is going to be banned from international cricket. Why? What do they do? Sorry, I'm trying to watch the game and then watch the chat. Han, why would South Africa be banned? Rohit is a better captain. Captaincy is tough, guys. I'll tell you that. Padicle needs to get a move on here. The pitch is sad. South Africa are banned not just on paper till now. Race-based reservations. These are a beautiful game. Government got involved. Dugout guys doing. Interesting. Big fan. Appreciate you too. That'll be sad if South Africa gets banned, but Man, I'll tell you what, unfortunately, there's racial tension in this country as well, man. And I haven't seen anything like this in my lifetime as an adult in America. And there's a lot of racial tension. Ooh, Tawadia, great first ball. Almost got Padicle there. Almost got him. Racial issues in all their sports. That is sad. The cricket board. Interesting. My day's going well. Thank you for asking. Did he get him twice with the same ball? Ooh. Yep. I feel a wicket coming on. Wicket alert. Election time is always tense. Yeah, this is election time for us here in America. And this is the first time in my adult life. I am 40 years old. I cannot ever remember the kind of tension we're going through in this country right now. Let's go. Wicket alert. Wicket alert. Give me a wicket. Virat Kohli up at strike. So it was so far, Tawadia's only given up 1 run. Did he call that a wide? What was that signal, guys? Was that a wide? No ball. Uh-oh. You know what happens after that? Oops, almost missed a super chat. No ball. I watched Gabe make his test debut in the year 2000. I was 12 years old at that time. I was so impressed right away. This was before T20 even started. He's been entertaining me for 20 years. Jihan, thank you so much for the super chat. Much love. Thank you so much for the super chat. I saw Gale make his debut. I saw Gale make his debut, and Kohli's got to be looking for a 6 now. A free ball, you just look for that 6. And didn't go for a 6, but oh, just a single on it. Great ball. Great ball. Kept it to a single. Good job, Tawadia. I saw Chris Gale make his debut for the first time yesterday. First time I saw, not yesterday, day before yesterday. First time I saw him play. Did he call another wide? Is not a wide, another no ball? What are they looking at? What are they calling? Interesting. And I saw, well, me personally, he made the debut for this season, and it was the first time I've seen him play live. And oh, good route. That's how you take a route, Archer. Atta boy. That's a good route to the ball. But anyways, and he was amazing. He was amazing. He gave me everything I've been asking for, and it was a calmness. And Ngidi deserves a place in South African team. Lueng Ngidi, I forgot about his pace. He gets hit a lot, though. He got dropped. He was playing for my CSK at the beginning of the season. He had some great, a few good games, but he kept giving up so many runs. And again, CSK's biggest issue is that they have so many foreign players, they can't play them all at the same time, you know? You sit, you play in Ngidi, you got to sit Curran or sits. I mean, it's just tough. Wide. He's trying to get Padicle to get himself out. And I think that this is where hit 3 wides in a row. I think that this is, wow. He just gave up 3 runs in a row. Come on, Tawadia. This is where Padicle, as a youngster, I think, shows his poise. Because, he's trying to bowl on the edges to get Padicle to reach and get himself out. And Padicle's just being disciplined there. And wow, could not get there. I was about to say, and he got him, but could not get there. Who was that? He almost got him. Almost got him. He couldn't get there. Kept it in front of him, though. Oof. Yeah, he must have got a bad break on that ball because it was up in the air for a while. Ooh. And 13 runs. That was 9 runs that over. But a couple of they were assisted there by a couple of wide balls, and of course one huge no ball. But we're in the 9th over, 64 for 1. RCB needs to turn it on if they're gonna accomplish this chase. This is a very low score, 64 for 1. RCB fans, if you're in the chat, let me know. What do you guys think? 9 overs in the books. I mean, you are chasing another 100 and 10 runs. What are they chasing? It's 177, and is it 64 for 1? So they're chasing another 113 runs. Ooh boy, they better turn it on, and I mean quick. AB should come at 11. Nick will be up shortly, and when he's up, you figure that Nick will start getting the other stream ready for this next game. So he'll probably jump in here. Yeah, but knowing Nick, he probably won't wake up till about 6:30-ish. Strategic timeout. Oh, the strategic timeout. I love it. While they're on a timeout, I'm going to go grab me a strategic beverage. I'll be back shortly. No. My pillow. And I've got my cola beverage here. Yeah, so you see RCB made some changes today. You know, you've got Shabazz in and Gurpreet in. I've never seen him play. So, you know, obviously they're not happy with some of the performances of their middle order. And honestly, I feel that after AB de Villiers, you know, those top 4, Padicle, Finch, AB, and Coley, they're just too light. They don't have enough. Seven seconds left. Now, usually after the strategic timeout, we have a wicket. So, wicket alert, people. Wicket alert. Ooh, wicket alert, wicket alert. So at this point, 9 overs. I thought Roger Storer was the Royals were way ahead, but actually it wasn't that much of a difference. I didn't realize that. All right, here goes Gopal. Here goes Gopal. I mean, that was the wicket right there, man. And he just had a bad break. Ooh. Let's be honest. Tawadia is not going to win any fair play awards, guys. That ain't happening. He's angry all the time. He's angry all the time. Padicle needs to Gopal like PayPal. So Gopal or Gopal? Gopal. He needs to accelerate. I mean, they're not going to do it with singles. Single, single, single. And every single, every dot ball really just puts more pressure on RCB. Run rate has has climbed way over 10. They're at 10.57 right now. And don't let that go for 4. Yeah, I hate when they get back in there. They're going to get 2 out of that at least. You know how Coley loves to run. Oof. Wow. That was so close right there. So close. Gopal. Oh, it's pronounced Gopal. Got you. Gopal. Single, 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 2, 2. So, I mean, here you're at, what, 7 runs? 7 runs. Let's see what happens this last ball. I mean, as long as it's not a boundary, it's still a good over. You're still putting pressure on them. They're not getting that 10 required, but there goes the boundary. We were just talking about it. As long as it's not a boundary. And what does he do? Give up the boundary. Come on, Gopal. But Barak hits him up for a 6. That's the one thing you couldn't let happen. Come on. You knew what I was just saying it, single, 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 2, 2, they were at you give up a 2, if you give up a single, just don't give up a boundary. Now that turned into a big over. They covered that required run rate of 10 per over. So that was a good over for RCB. And what you want to do is build pressure. Come on, man. Tawadia was disrespect. This needs to be addressed. Oh, thankfully somebody got there. I thought that was going to slide away for a boundary. Like, come on. Guys, just stop the ball's in front of you. That's all you got to do. Man, he crushed that. That's impressive. That is impressive. They almost scored 3 on that. That's hilarious. There we go. Hold it to a single. That's it. What are they doing? Stop giving away runs. You know Barat's going to run. Just play it safe. What? If Tawadia was Warner or Dhoni, team would get that earful of that. What did he do? Oh, man, that is funny. Yeah, this is bad fielding. This is bad fielding. Paticle's lasting. This is what the guy does, though. You know what I mean? He doesn't take big shots. Once in a while, he'll give you his a bigger score, but he's always, he lasts over. He eats up over. To me, this guy is a test player, though. You know what I mean? Because he's got that patience. He's got the ability to last. He'll play the big shot here and there. But, you definitely want him to turn up the run rate. But this is what he does all season long. And, I mean, if you can give me at least a run rate of above 100, which he's still technically at, I'll take it. What you don't want is a guy out there, 7 for 12. Anybody? 7 for 12? That was a disgusting over. Who was that? Yadav, 7 for 12? Is that going to go for a boundary? Nope. Just another single. Just another single. So 82 for 1 through one more ball. So just don't give up a big run. No 6, no 4 here. Give up a single. That puts the pressure right back on them. That puts the pressure right back on them, guys. Come on. And it's Kohli again. You know he's probably going to be looking to play a big shot. Be smart. Wide ball. Did they call it a wide? Of course they did. You know, Tawadia trying to be smart here. He knows Kohli's looking for a boundary. Wow. That was so interesting. Kohli was running up like he was going to play a big shot, realized that he wasn't going to be able, so he just stopped. That was awesome. That is great back control right there. That is really great back control. Yeah, Padicle should accelerate now. I got to agree with that. At this point, you're deep enough in the game, so if you lose your wicket, you're okay. Give AB de Villiers time to score as well. But you know, with this team, you need those 4 guys to be in the high double digits, 30s, 40s, because the back order is so weak. So you know you want to last. You went out there for a while, but now you can look to play some bigger shots if you're Padicle. All right, and say, I know Kohli's going to be here to the end. Him and de Villiers run well between the wickets, so let me accelerate this this run rate. You know, interesting. They putting in Tyagi. I don't think they want to put in Archer until the death overs. Tawadia only has 1 over left. Obviously, it's not going to be in the death over, so he'll probably bowl next. And they're trying to get Kohli with Tawadia. That's going to be a single. 1 run. There we go. Right? Why did they actually get 2 for that? With Kohli, you never know, man. This guy runs. Kohli now on strike. 31 for 25. Run rate still above 10, guys. 10:42. This is looking good for the Royals. They just got to stay away from crooked innings, man. No big overs. Another single. Come on. There we go. No misfields. Make them earn every single run. Put pressure on them. Wicket alert. Wicket alert. I'm calling interference. Padicle not scoring fast enough, putting a lot of pressure on Kohli. You see, that's why he's batting that way. Yeah, Padicle needs to turn it on. Who should open with Padicle? Finch, 60%. Kohli. I can't believe people are saying Finch. Okay. And that's what the what do you call that? The poll said. People still think Finch should. Oh, misfielded. Good backup there by Ben Stokes. So it only went for a single. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Give up 7, give up 8. As long as you don't give up 10, that keeps making that run rate go high. 89 for 1 now in the 11th over. I'm going to update the score after this. Taiji currently bowling. He's given up 5 thus far in the first 3 balls. 2 runs, and a single. I'm telling you, every time they hit a ball, I'm sure it's a single. And somehow Kohli is able to, and Padicle, to run and get 2 out of it. Jeez. Oh, come on. That's a wide ball. Don't give away free runs. Can't do that. Stokes in trouble. You don't drop a batsman like Finch. I get it, but he's been bad. What's going on with Stokes? Did I miss something? Padicle is struggling. Oh, yeah, it looks like he's in pain, huh? That's definitely been he tried to play a big shot there. Still struggling. guys, that's something we've seen a lot out of Stokes. Is this a normal thing with Stokes? I mean, is he just? I remember he pulled an abdominal strain in a test match. I think it was the second test match versus the West Indies. He had some other kind of foot injury. Remember, he had to take off his shoe. Does the guy get injured a lot? Because sometimes great athletes, that push their bodies far, unfortunately push it too far and get injured. Even with that wide ball so far, that was still a good over for Taiji. And guys, that's it. Keep it under 10. That's it. Chris Morris. Oh man, Moist points this match 120 with his fourfer, not fifer, fourfer. Steve Smith 77, Uthapa 62, Padicle 35, and Chahal 54. That was a great over. Stokes has less endurance. Stokesy should bowl now. No way Stokesy should bowl. He's hurt. Oh, there's another ball left. I thought that was the last ball. All right, last ball left. Let's see if Padicle should go for it right now. Try to hit a 6. And nope. Dot ball. 2 overs, 20 runs total for Tyagi. Good job. Padicle struggles out the side of the power play. Interesting. Second, please get hit or get out. Get a hit or get out. That's funny. I know, right? All right. This is Tawadia's last over. And I mean, I know they say Kohli struggles against spinners a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Because they obviously wanted to stay away from Archer with Kohli. They didn't like that matchup. Great shot by Kohli, but good defense. There we go. Good defense. That's just a single. Yeah, Ben Stokes is hurt, man. Look at him. He's walking around gimpy. I would pull him out if he's not going to bowl instead of risking him get hurt. He can play next game if we just pull him, right? Padicle may be unfit, but at least you don't need rain. Yeah, this is Kohli keeps struggling a bit against spinners. Gabe, emphasis a word a bit. I get it. Trust me. I get it. The UAE is hot. Nick and I have been saying this for a while, guys. That's why you definitely want to open up batting because you're going to expend a lot of energy in that heat. Oh, big shot there by Kohli. And that is out of the bye. Big 6 runs. Attacking Tawadia. I didn't think he'd do it. I thought he would wait till Tawadia gets out because he struggles a little bit. Like you said, emphasis is a little bit. Oh, man. Ooh. When you got to turn around and look at it like that, you're just like, oh, man, 82 meters. Woo. Interesting. I thought Kohli would wait and not attack Tawadia. Another wide ball. Oh, Tawadia. That's got to be 4 wides for him today. 5 wides? Come on. All right, let's see. Come on, somebody get there. Don't be throwing the ball all over the place. All right, just a single. Running at the best. Woo. Tawadia bowled an entire over of wides. Does he have 6 today? 6 wides? Wow. That's 6 free runs. You gotta like his reaction to it. Like, ooh. Whew. All right, last ball for Tawadia here. Last ball for Tawadia. Pedicle looks exhausted. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the kind of conditioning Coley does. That's got to be an out. That's got to be an out. There it is. Pedicle gone. Pedicle gone. Hurts because he's on my fantasy squad, but I'd rather see the Royals win, and that helps CSK out. Plus, he'll stress Nick out. I love it. I love it. That's an out. Tawadia, last ball, wicket. Here's what's crazy, guys. This is why the performance yesterday by NCN on the Mumbai Indians, all right, was so mind-boggling. All right. KKR was throwing away their wickets. Let's be honest. That was just a bad performance. Throwing away their wickets, right? So you got KKR throwing away their wickets. You give up 53 runs. Tawadia basically bowled a whole over of wides and still got out with less than 53 runs. He's at 30 runs. When you give up, when you're past the Jordan line, you would just flat out bad. 40 at strike, rate of 100, rubbish. All right. Now this is the game here. This over, I bring in Archer. Try to get pace. You know, he hasn't seen one ball. De Villiers hasn't seen one ball. De Villiers will depart early today. Nathan was the freshest of the lot. Nope. Yeah, he got lit up like a Christmas tree. That was a horrible, horrible performance by him yesterday. Yeah, Stokes caught it limping. He's hurt, man. Pull him. Let's see what happens here. Tai G. They bring in Tai G. Why? Wow. What a catch. What a catch. That just killed me. Because I have Coley as my captain, but I don't care. What a catch. Coley was in line to get 56, easy, 60. He caught it, stepped out. He caught it, threw it in the air, stepped out, stepped back in. What a catch. I was just about to say Tyagi. Why? But because Coley struggles with is he in? Coley struggles with pace. Oh, it looks like he might have touched the boundary there. Are they going to challenge it? Please no, please no, please no. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? They're not reviewing it, are they? The signal was catch. 1, 2. No, he did not touch it. Wow, what a tightrope act. Look, everybody over there is going nuts. Even the guys on the sidelines are going nuts. What a catch. That's it. Game over. Game over. Back-to-back wickets. Huge over this to get Coley out. Spinners, right? We talked about it. He struggles a little bit with spinners. And now you got AB in, hasn't faced the ball yet. You still got 2 overs from Archer. I mean, this is really big. 102 for 3. 102 for 3 right now. 2 wickets fall back to back. Oh, that was almost a 3rd wicket. Who dropped that? How dare you? 13th over right now. We're actually in the 14th over, I should say. 13 overs in the books. I thought that was a bounce. What a catch. What a catch. The defense has been unbelievable today, guys. Let's be real. Tiagi's a fast bowler. Ooh. Wide. How many wides is that today, guys? For the Royals. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. That wasn't a drop. It looked like a drop to me. I thought that had carried right to him. I thought Tiagi was a spinner. Sorry, fast bowler. How many wides today? I'm going to count because that's going to be on my 3 wickets if they lose this game. I know for a fact, 6 alone for Tawadia. I think Archer had a wide. What was he doing there, Archer? Dude, I want to say that there's 8 wides in this game. 8, I think. Come on. That's 8 free runs. 9 wides and a no ball. Oh, my gosh. Archer, what were you doing? Oh, it's because Tiagi wasn't back. He should have been back at the... Like, what is he doing? There's nobody to take the throw. Come on. $15 extras are fine. Whew. So wicket, dot, wide, wicket. Dot. What an over. What do I mean game over? Guys, who else has batted? You're in the 13th over and you've lost your 3 big horses. You got AB de Villiers now. I don't know who this kid Creek is. Maybe he's the second coming. But he hasn't played all season. They just brought him in now. They've got 38 balls to get 75 runs, and they just lost Coley. That ain't looking good. You still got 2 overs from Archer. Again, you're in bad shape, and that's the problem with RCB. Coley really cannot take a chance, and he has to play conservative, almost at a test rate at times. So does Padicle, because if Finch goes down consistently in the power play, which he has all season so far, these guys got to last, because it's then AB de Villiers, and then who? Morris can rake. All right. Morris is a new addition to the team. So if Morris can rake, then Morris can rake, but they're not and that'll help, but they're not like, they're not Mumbai or DC where they got 7 bats deep and everybody can bang. Maiden 14th over, really? Wow. That was a beautiful Yorker, right at the toes. Almost another run out. And see, they're stretching it now because they know they got to score basically on every ball. Udana can bang too. Udana hasn't, I've seen him all season long. He ain't really bang. He hasn't given no 30 or 40. You need somebody that's going to get you another 30 runs at this point. The Villiers can get you 30 runs. Who else in this lineup can get you 30 runs? 104 for 3. 6 overs left. 14 overs in the books. We'll see what happens. 12 runs needed every over. That's what I'm saying. when I said, and I didn't mean to be a disrespectful AB de Villiers. I know he's a good player, but you're just in a hole, man. You're in a hole. They still got Archer for 2. That's another thing. Archer for 2. Gopal's been good today. They've got one from him, one from Tiagi. You know, Ungadak's been good too. I mean, dude, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like it's game over. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. RR win for sure. The Royals will win for sure. Wake Nick up. I'm sure he'll be getting up any moment. Let me text him actually. There we go. And whew. So, and I mean that right there, guys, that ain't gonna get it done. I'm sorry. Gopal again, masterful today. Gopal has been masterful. One for, oof, look at that. Another single. Only 4 runs behind now. No, it's never over. It's never over. That's a good point. It's not over to the another wide. Oh my gosh. 12 extras. Oh my gosh. This is, could you imagine if they didn't give away 12 extra runs today? Look at the score, people. Look at the score. It's only 108 for 3. They've given them 8 runs. 12 runs. Are you kidding me? I mean, run rate's almost at 13 at this point. Single, 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 wide. So that counts as another run. Single. Yeah, the wides are killing the Royals today. 12 runs they've given up on wides. Oh, come on. Somebody get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Wow, great save. And the difference between a single, or I mean, that would be 2 runs and a boundary is huge. You continue to put pressure on them. I think they only got a single out of that. Wow, what a save. They only got a single out of that. Oof. Nicely played. It's a difference of 3 runs right there. Guys, you doesn't know AB de Villiers. AB can win the match on his own. He looks like he's gonna have to. Looks like he's gonna have to. Whew. 3 runs on that. Interesting. Oh, they got 3 runs on that. 10 off of that without taking risk. Yeah, I mean, it still didn't reach the required run rate though, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, just stay away from the crooked innings and you'll be good. Gurpreet needs to take risk. 10 from that without a boundary. AB is also really good running between the wickets, guys. You're right about that. So, yep, 114 for 3. And the wide, honestly, is what kills me there. Guys, they've given away 12 runs in wides. That is brutal. All right, death overtime. We got 15 overs in the books. 15 overs in the books. This is why you save Archer. I'm sure they're going to bring in Archer to try to get a wicket right now. The big wicket, AB, right? Last 4 overs, 30 runs, 2 wickets. That is not good. That's an average of 7.5 runs per over. And they just had that huge 10-run over, huh? Why am I supporting the Royals? Because because Nick is an RCB fan, so we always root against each other. Plus, RCB is not, has not solidified a playoff spot. There's a scenario where CSK can still sneak in. So anybody that's ahead of CSK, I'm rooting against. Archer comes in. Yeah, I just text him right now. I don't like to call him because if his ringer is not off, then I'll wake up Jody. But I just text him. Hopefully he'll be in shortly. All right, let's see. First ball for Archer. Okay. Next ball for Archer. Oof. Looks like that's just a single two. Required run rate's now at 13. Guys, 144 kilometers. Woof. Power. Impressive. CSKs need 5 to win from 6. Yeah, Archer is bowling great. Yeah, I know. They got to win 5 out of 6. And they need help from teams ahead of them losing. So that's why I'm obviously rooting for some of those teams. All right, that's just going to be a single. Archer hunting for a wicket here. Hunting for a wicket. He's wicketless on the day. Just giving up 3 singles. We are in the 16th over right now. 16th over. The death overs. And, is that going to carry to somebody? Nope. But it looks like just another single. Archer, even if he doesn't get a wicket, if he gets out of here and only gives up 6-7 runs, keep them under 10. That's just going to put more pressure on these guys. Run rate continues to climb. A wicket would be amazing. A wicket would be amazing. Next ball. 6 runs. There goes De Villiers. You guys called it. You guys are like, nope. De Villiers, he can carry this game on his own. And there's no doubt in my mind he can rake. I mean, the guy's a legend, right? But he's got a lot of work to do if he's going to want to win this one on his own. 77 meters. Last ball for Archer. Let's see what he does with it. Did he set him up by giving up that 6 and now maybe he give him the slow ball? Try to get him out. Ooh, nope. So 10 runs that over. 10 runs that over. Single, 6, dot. And are they taking a strategic timeout? They are indeed. So 4 overs left, guys. 4 overs left. Woo! AB is winning. I want Chasing Team to win this one. I'm sure you do. Well, the Chasing Team won yesterday easily. That was the worst chase I've ever seen. They easily won. Mumbai is so good. They easily chased that score down yesterday. So we will see. 124 for 3. 16 overs in the books, guys. 10 overs. So they need what? About 14 runs per over at this point. 124 for 3 and 124 for 3. 16 overs in the books. I mean, it could be done, right? It could be done. It can absolutely be done. It's not an impossible run rate, but that was probably one of the most impressive catches when Tiagi got Kohli. I'm telling you, if they win, it's that was a big part of it. Yeah, Punjab actually, Kings 11 chased the day before yesterday. We text them again. Chasing it's a tough thing to do here in the UAE, guys. But yeah, there's been in the last 2 days or 3 days, right? 2 successful chases. So we'll see. We'll see. The boss helped Kings 11. The Universe boss helped Kings 11 chase. And then yesterday, that chase was just pathetic. They got it in the 17th over. It wasn't even in question. 13 and a half. So they need 54 runs from 24 balls. All right, let's see. First ball's a dot ball. Running 2 per ball is also good. Should lose today. Keep the rest of the points table interesting. That's what I'm saying. If RCB loses today, the points table is very interesting. The points table is very interesting. Ooh, great ball there. 2 dots so far. Again, dots create pressures. Oh, man. Morris can swing like my wife. You guys are out of control. Steve, what's going on? Jihan, I want to see Cole crying after this one. He's going to be hot. Now, this is the first game, right? Wow. 3 dots so far. That's his first game for Good Crack. Man, what a bad performance. He's playing horribly. Would like to see Kohli's angry face. Kohli will be dropping people after this. More changes. Yes, he is killing RCB. Isn't DC my mistress? No, my mistress is KKR, but I picked DC to go to the playoffs to be one of the final fours. I mean, they're deep. I just knew that they were at the beginning of the season when I looked at their roster. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a good game. CSK versus DC. He used to play for DC, huh? And that ain't going to cut it. And I mean, 7 on 10 runs. The problem is it's when he's doing it, guys. These are the death overs. Either get a big run or give up your wicket. You've got 7 wickets in hand. You've got 7 wickets in hand. 7 wickets in hand. Like, what are you doing? And he's just playing terribly. I mean, AB de Villiers again another shot, but he can't do it on his own. He's got to have a better partnership. Man, AB putting up big runs, 6 there, but that still doesn't get him to the required run rate of 13 that they need. Unless, even if he gets a 6 here, they're still going to be below the required run rate, which only builds more pressure for the next innings. that was a good shot. All right, let's see what happens here. You do everything in your power. Don't give up a boundary. Don't give up a boundary. Oh, the only went for a single. Ooh, did he get him? No, it looks like he's fast, man. He runs good through the wickets. At best, that's a single. Worst case scenario, they lost their wickets, but it looks like AB de Villiers is confident that they did that he was safe. So we'll see what happens. Oh no. Yeah, he beat it by a mile. Wow. No out. We'll see. Today the gods are with AD de Villiers. They need 15 and over from the last overs. 15 and over. That is tough. Knowing you got an Archer over coming. It could be done though. We saw a huge 21 run over yesterday. Huge 21 run over yesterday. 17 overs in the books, guys. 17 overs in the books. 3 overs to go. 133 for 3. And looks like that's just another single. He is absolutely killing RCB, which is good for me. Oh my gosh. Come on, somebody get there. Nope, another boundary. AB de Villiers is single-handedly keeping this team from just getting demolished. He's trying to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Only AB could play that shot. Mark my words, RCB is winning. Woo! AB is playing really well. He's got a little luck too, but let's see what happens. He just made it interesting. That's going to be single. Don't let it go for 2. There we go. Get the other guy on strike. You almost don't even want to get Gurpreet out because he's playing so bad. He's playing so bad, guys, that the singles and the dots are killing RCB. Maybe the next guy that comes in, whoever they bring in, you guys say Morris could rake. Maybe you don't even try to get him out. I know it's silly to think that way, but maybe, again, there you go. Just wasted another ball. Dot. No game is over till LB is there. Mine says RCB. Heart says RR. Win the match. I agree. Get him on strike. You're going to win this match. Get him on strike. You're going to win this match. But you got to be smart and understand what's going on. Stay away from de Villiers. Don't necessarily get him out. Just, give him try to get a dot ball. If you get him get a single. But don't get him out because, that was a wicket right there. But that's all right. That's just going to go for 2, right? Ooh. What'd they get off that? 2 or 3? Knowing these guys, they probably got 3. 3. Wow, the running was amazing. He almost one-handed that ball. It carried to him. Did he just mistime it? Wow, 3 runs. That's fast. Yeah, that's speed. This last ball is important right here. Cannot give up a maximum. Can't do it. And it's de Villiers, unfortunately, but cannot give up a maximum. Good. Single. It switches to strike, so now AB has a strike again. But again, that just gives them what? Just keep digging that hole deeper. Was that 10 runs that over? You normally don't see guys run for 3s a lot, right? You don't see guys run for threes a lot. So I've seen that a few times. This over needs to be huge. I'm bringing an Archer right now. I'm not waiting until the 20th over. I'm bringing an Archer right now. What do you guys think? Oh, doesn't look like they're bringing an Archer. 143 for 3. 18 overs in the books now. 2 overs left. Archer has an over left. I'm surprised they didn't bring in Archer. Come on. That is so bad. That is so bad. What exactly? Why? But I blame Steve Smith. Why not bring in Archer right now? Get a good over out of him and put on so much pressure for that last over. Gosh. Bad captaincy from Smith. I agree. Bad captaincy. This is ridiculous. And I know what Steve Smith is thinking. I want Archer for the last over. But no, if you get Archer in this over, he gives up only 6 or 7. Another 6? Really? Wow, you're so bad. You're so bad. You're bad at life. Undake. Really? Oh. Very bad captaincy. I said Archer. He should leave at least 15 runs for Archer. Come on, man. This is bad. They had this in the bag, man. This guy's giving up 12 runs on 2 balls. It should be over, guys. This is so bad. This was a bad decision. AB, oh my gosh, AB de Villiers carrying this team. See, some teams just don't know how to win. 23 runs off 10 balls. 23 runs off 10 balls. 1 more 6 and RCB is winning. I agree. This is already a big over. There it goes. Another 6. Wow. You are bad. You are so bad. Your only job was to come in here and keep it at a manageable rate. He doesn't even, he's going to give up the game himself right here. This is so frustrating. Gosh. Yes, I remember you. I do. You said it's not over. Where is he? Somebody said, remember me? You were absolutely right. Give up another one, why don't you? Gosh. So bad. Dude's giving up 18 runs, man. 19 runs now. You got to be kidding me. Archer would have bought. Yo, it is unbelievable. He's trying to single-handedly lose the game right here. 16 needed off of 8. This guy literally just gave up 19 runs in 4 balls. Why? You are so bad. This is probably one of the worst performances I've seen. This is Jordan-like. Even if he doesn't cross the Jordan line, you literally lost this game on your own. Gosh. Is that a wide? You want to give him an extra run too? Oh my gosh. He's useless. Drop him off the team. I don't care if the Royals win another game. You drop him off the team. Gosh, he's so bad. So bad. Yeah, that was a wide. And the guy can bowl. It's pressure. And if you're an athlete, you got to be able to deal with pressure. Wow. Oh, you would join right now, wouldn't you, heathen?
I have no idea what's going on, guys. I woke up 15 minutes ago. I have no idea what's happening.
You know what's happening?
There's a nice shot.
Happening is that Undakit is bad at life right now. This is the worst performance I've ever seen. Gosh.
So, let me see. There's 7 balls left, and they need 11 runs. Wow.
Look at the over.
Steve Smith performed today?
Steve Smith played well, but he just made the dumbest captaincy decision ever. Archer has an over left, and instead he wanted to save him for the 20th instead of throwing him out right now when AB de Villiers is hot. And this guy has Udake has gotten lit up this over.
What's up, everybody? What is happening? How's everybody doing? I had to get some sleep. I couldn't fall asleep last night. Woke up. Want to check this out. I got the next stream scheduled with Cricket 4S 2.0 and Gabe. We're going to be doing that in just a little bit. So good to see everybody. Man. R3 wickets was getting lit up.
Did it?
Did you guys talk about that at all?
I haven't even checked. I didn't check because I fell asleep early. You know, I
had to be getting lit up.
Were they mad at me again?
Oh, well. They were mad more at me, I think. They were mad at both of us. But they need 64 from the last 5. Jeez. But you know, I responded to a few of the viewers. I responded to a few of the people because I was a little frustrated, right? And I don't want to get too hot or anything like that, but when we do R3 wickets, guys, and there's a little break right now between overs. When we do R3 wickets, we do it for that match. What we like, what we dislike, what we learn. Dislike is one of those things. We're not trying to kill anybody. We're not trying to ruin anyone's career. We're not trying to destroy them or their family or defame them. We're just talking about the things that we've watched. Oh, here's Archer. Oh, strength versus strength. We got to get this guy off strike and put AB back on strike. But some people were not happy with some of the comments.
Oh, don't tell me he got a 6 on that. Are you kidding me? No, Tawadia saved it. Bro, this might have been the worst captaincy decision. And listen, you know what? People just got to get to the point where you got to be able to see what's in front of you. Steve Smith played well today. Tell me it was a good decision to go ahead and bowl Udakit that last over. You know what I mean? Make them chase that at the end. Have Archer come in and put it to the point where now you got to score 21 on that last over as opposed to having this guy give up 21 in the 19th over. Like, what were they doing, man?
Did they get 10 on that one ball, even though it was the guy got to it pretty quickly? Wow.
Oh, they're running, bro. They've gotten so many threes this game, bro. It's insane. Super over, anyone? Oh, thank you. It was a horrible decision. And I just think maybe American fans, Nick, we are more critical of our athletes and of our teams. Look, it's what you've done for me lately. If you crap the bed, I'm going to call you out on it. It's okay. Fix it. Perform. Come on, just don't give up a boundary, and you are good to go. Man, 3 balls, 5 runs. These guys are running. Oh, my God. Steve Smith should retire from captaincy. If they lose this game, absolutely.
Super strike here. Super strike. Unicat from Raul. What's up, Raul? Long time no see. Unicat is a designated death strike bowler. It's not Smith's fault. Unicat is bad at his job.
Oh, that's it. Game over. Game over. How did you lose this game? How did you lose this game?
Yes. I came on, and I'm like, he wants me to come on right now. They're down by a bunch of runs. I came on, give my mistress that extra push.
How did you lose this game? Look at the face of the Royals fans. Look at the face of the Royals players. How did you lose this game? You know what? He should be dropped off this team. He's horrible. Horrible. I know I'm overreacting. You know, like hold your athletes accountable, people. They're not gods. They don't walk on water. Jeez. Unbelievable. Nick, this game was in the bag. You need to go back and watch this replay. Steve Smith with that horrible decision, and Udicat, he gave the game up.
Ooh, Chris Morris gave me 120. I even have him captain as vice captain.
Yeah, he got 4 wickets. Oh, you put him in? Oh, you heathen.
I didn't make it. I made Coley my captain. He got me 104, my captain. Thanks for that super strike. Here's a super strike. Here's a super chat from Raul. Really glad Rajasthan Royals lost because this means my SRH stays where they are at 5 for now. They better start winning soon. Yeah, this opens a door for a lot of people. I woke up like 10 minutes ago, right? This opened the door for a lot. Look at Morris with 4 wickets. Ooh, I love it.
He had a monster game.
This opens the door for a lot of those teams in the second half. RCB winning, just like Mumbai winning, it allows them to stay at top. It opens the door. Thanks for that super chat. And Raul, just so you know, buddy, me and Jody, we recorded your request, and I should be posting it today. No video reaction. Raul requested that we check out the first match of the women's IT20 from a few weeks ago. So that'll be coming as promised. All right. So Gabe, you watched this whole match. I just came in. Glad RCB won. Looks like it was a highly contested, or not highly contested, but it looked like it was a very exciting match. I'm gonna let you get into that before I share what I want to share for the next few minutes. We're gonna start our next stream in 14 minutes. On our next stream for the next match, we're gonna have Cricket for Us 2.0. I'm sure he's with the chat right now. What's up, man? I sent you the link. We'll start over there in 14 minutes. Gabe, what do you want to say about this match? Oh, yeah, super chat. All right, real quick. Unicat bowled complete pies in that over. Only 1 Yorker, and that went for a single. Thank you, Jahan.
Dude, here's the thing. And you're always going to get honesty from me. I was giving Steve Smith credit because, he played well today. He put his team in a position to lose. But then I think he got cute at the end. He should have gone with Archer. A.B. de Villiers was warming up. If you get A.B. de Villiers out at that point, or at least have a low economical inning, you're good. But he wanted to leave Archer for the end, and that killed him. Now, there were 2 plays which I discussed. One was the catch, the stop by Kohli. It should have gone for 4. He stopped it. And one was that amazing catch for a wicket by, who did it? Over the shoulder, guys. Help me out. It should have been a boundary, and it actually ended up getting caught. I forgot who was. It looks like we missed a super chat somewhere. Sorry if we did. Nick's looking for it right now. But again, guys, some teams just know how to lose. Losing is a mindset too, guys. Honestly. Oh, Tawadia's. Yeah, Tawadia's.
Oh, guys, it won't let me go to that super chat. I can't go. Man, I can't believe we missed that. I am so sorry we missed your super chat, my friend. Just give us a comment. Just say I was a super chat. This is my comment, and we will definitely read it. I am so sorry about that. That was not on purpose.
This is the worst loss I've seen. Yesterday was bad. KKR basically gave away their wickets. They gave up. But this hurts as a captain because you were in a position to win the game and you lost this game. And honestly, the Royals are done. If you're a Royals fan and you're in here, you know what? Let's be honest. This was it. Now this game is over, and you were in a position to win. I cannot believe that just happened. Bro, look at the last 3 overs, what happened. Nick, they covered 50. I think it was 45 runs in the last 3 overs. I think it was something to that effect, and got it.
So thanks for the super chat, Raul. It's funny because Unicat bowled an incredible over in the 17th. Then he bowled a terrible over. Yeah, this is I'm just coming in, guys. I am just coming in. Okay, so I'm not going to act like I know all this stuff, but just from what Gabe is talking about, what you guys are talking, man, the comment section is live and well. I'm trying to find that missed super chat. What I noticed just from looking at the scorecard, I know that doesn't tell the whole story. Archer, 0 wickets, 38 runs. Unicat, 46. I know he got lit up for that 1 over, 0 wickets. Tawadia, 30, 1 over, or 1 wicket. Finch, 14 runs. But you got Coley, 43. Padicle, 35. De Villiers, 55. I mean, they're just a monster. Let's see. Stokes was only able to get 15. Looked like he was injured there. Smith got 57. Good for him. Chris Morris with 4 wickets. Jeez Louise. Shahal with 2. Unbelievable. Great game for RCB. They lost the last match. It was very close against the Kings 11. They needed this one. Rajasthan Royals has had some bad luck this season. They almost won this one. RCB, give them credit. They chased. Very hard to do. They chased. Yeah, those death overs are tough, man.
Guys, I'm disappointed because you gave that game away. Let's be honest. No, there was one person that kept saying, there we go, super chat bro. Is that Vamis? Gabe, hope you learned something today. Yeah, were you the one that told me earlier it's never over till it's over? And you said it with conviction. I was like, this game is over. Thank you for the super chat, Vamis. Thank you. But I'm like, this. Even RCB fans know it was over. It was over. And oh my gosh, I am absolutely shocked, guys. And you know what? Good job. I think that for next season, you really, because you got to play with the same team, basically, right? There's no auction. They got to think about, and we're talking about the Royals. Obviously, they started off at a bad foot. They didn't have Stokes the first few games. You've got Tawadia. He's going to bowl well. You know that. You've got Archer, who's going to bowl well. Even the young kid, right? Tiagi. Now I agree. You search. You put these last few games, you look to set up your team for next year. Who do I trust? And I would be putting different combination in the death overs, Nick, to try to find who can handle that pressure, if that makes sense. Because this game is over. This season is over. You're not going to win. So go into the death overs from now on and put different guys in there. Can Tiagi handle the death overs? Who can I use? Because they've got to use this season to build for next season. You know what I mean? Every game matters.
Here, I'm going to jump into Raul. Thank you so much. It's innings like this that makes me think that ABD is superhuman. The man is phenomenal. He's a phenomenon. He had some great performances. Yes, the last one wasn't so great, but he's had some great ones recently. And me and Gabe have been saying forever, like this team, when those 4 guys or those 3 or those 4 guys are hitting or firing, watch out for anyone else. Watch out for anyone. I think I missed this one. Please show up. 647. All right, let me go to it. It's not showing from here. It's from Viniac. Says, man of the match. Here we go. Gabe, for his commitment to the channel and the subscribers. Exactly.
Appreciate it, man.
I love this comment. It goes me back into our 3 wickets. I'm not going to get too into it. I'm not going to be that guy, right? But we are experiencing this. We are loving this. We are watching this from our perspective. Okay. We never try to go out of our way to disrespect anybody. Never, ever, ever. But we're having fun with this. A lot of what we say is tongue in cheek. We like to talk trash. We like to have fun. We like to go after each other. This is what we do on this channel. We are not trying to say that we're experts, because we're not. We have a certain way of enjoying our sports and going after our own teams. This is just how we are. These are how the discussions are. You're not going to see anything fake on this channel, but you might see some things tongue-in-cheek, sarcasm, right? You're going to see that kind of stuff. We are not trying to destroy anybody. We are just giving our perspective from what this is. And if people get frustrated about that, they say, Gabe, you got too many emotions. Nick, you're always wrong. You're making mistakes. Sorry. We're not going to be fake. We're not going to calm ourselves down and just sit here and be something that we're not. This is just who we are. We're going to make predictions. We're going to go out there and be bold. If we're wrong, we're going to eat some crow. We love watching this. We're not trying to offend anybody, but if you are offended by what we say, then, maybe Cricket for Americans isn't for you. I don't know. We got a big super chat here from Steve Burgess. This is the same Steve that called the Jordan. Gabe, Nick, been watching your channel a while now. Thought I'd throw you a bone. Here is a COVID stimulus package. Thank you so much. We appreciate that stimulus package. We're going to get ourselves some Band-Aids. We're going to get ourselves some Neosporin. We're going to get ourselves some rubbing alcohol. We're going to give Gay like one of those what are those ice packs for his head so he can calm down a little bit. We appreciate that.
Bro, I don't ever calm down. Listen, this is just who I am. You guys should see me when my kids are actually playing and I'm at games. Well, you should see me when I coach. This is me, maybe, you know what? It's funny, right? Because a lot of the guys that are known for sledging a lot are from the Caribbean, right? Guess what? I'm from the Caribbean, man. That's how we are. We're loud. You know what I'm saying? What's the slogan for the CPL? Cricket played louder. That's just how we are. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man.
They keep talking about Tawadi. What did I miss about Tawadi? They said something about a catch and something about some wides.
Well, Tawadia had 7 wides, bro. And that's something that, they gave up 12, I want to say 12 or 13 runs in just wides, which I was said, guys, this is killing them. Tawadia had literally an over where he bowled 4 wides almost in a row. It was insane. And that's what caused his run rate to be so high. And it was just frustrating. But I think they gave up 12 or 13 extras just on wides. They had a huge no ball as well, bro. I mean, there's reasons why they lost this. But the biggest reason, none more than that horrible over. And listen, we talked about confidence, and I talk from experience. Maybe I should bring in some, you know what? I'm going to get Renee on the channel, all right, and then show you his college stats. I'm going to get John on the channel and then show you his pro stats, all right, playing with the LA Galaxy do. I'm going to get my family members. When I talk because I know what I'm talking about, all right? Everybody can play. When you're at this level, we realize everyone can play. You're the best of the best, all right? However, there's a difference. Some players can handle pressure and some players can't. And that's what we just showed. The fact that this guy could not handle pressure. So if I'm the coach of this team and I'm Steve Smith, I'm going to use the rest of the season to build for next year. And I'm going to find out who I can trust, because I will never trust you again. Never put you in a death over again. And I'm sorry if that makes me a bad coach. I guess it makes me a bad coach. But guess what? When I coached, I won a lot more games than I lost. That should be the mentality. Come on, people.
Jeez, you know what, Gabe? Rajasthan Royals is helping your CSK as much as possible. They've lost 4 of the last 5 matches. This puts them at the 7th spot in the points table. And some other teams haven't had their 9th match yet. They got 6 points. It's not looking good for them. If Kings 11 wins their next match, they could be Royals just like that.
Absolutely. Don't tell me they got a shot. If they win the next match, they got a shot.
I'm not saying they have a shot, but I'm saying that Rajasthan Royals goes to that 8th spot. I mean, this was detrimental for the Rajasthan Royals. Anything could still happen, because at number 4, you have only a 2-point lead over SRH, CSK, and the Royals still, but KKRs, they still get their 9th match. So we'll see what happens with that. This made things interesting. We have 3 guys staying pat at the top with 12 points each. We still have 2 teams that have not had their 9th match yet. 2 of my 3 teams, that's right. I just want to say thanks for all the comments, guys. A lot of good positive comments are coming in about CFA. Appreciate that. We will take that advice. We will keep moving forward. I love Renell's comments. She said, you know what? Us old school guys, we know what 3 wickets is all about. We know what CFA is all about. I appreciate it. I just want everyone to know that we are not trying to kill anybody. We are not trying to call for anyone's job. We just like talking about cricket the way we want to talk about it. We're going to jump into the next stream. Please join us. We will be there in 2 minutes. I'm going to get that set up. I'm going to make sure my man Cricket for Us is there. Gabe, you can stick around if you want, but I'm going to peace out. I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Peace.
I just want to ask 1 or 2 more people here. It says, Gabe, they won. No offense, but suck it. And I'm like, cool. Listen, I don't mind the banter. I really don't. I like to go back and forth. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Hey, I was wrong. However, if you are an RCB fan in your heart, did RCB win that game or did the Royals lose it? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes teams just don't know how to win. Winning is a mindset, right? You will your team to win. And right there, you could say, oh, the Royals loss, or you could say RCB win their team to win. But this year has been a nightmare for the Royals, and I think that the smartest thing for them to do is look to build for next year, because you got to play with the same roster, right? No auction. So they need to seriously figure out who they can trust other than Archer and Tawadia and Gopal. You really can't have Tawadia and Gopal because they're spinners, right? Maybe it's the young guy. I would start trying Tiagi in the death overs. Split up the death overs between him and Archer. I mean, you can give up 10 or 15. You cannot give up 22 runs in a death over, guys. You just can't. But guys, thank you so much. I forgot to tell you, where are you? I know some of you guys are gonna peace out. But Steve, send me that email on Twitter, man. I want to send you that package. Gabe already destroyed Dinesh Karthik's career. How could I'm nobody. How could I destroy his career? And I gave him credit for stepping down, but he's having a horrible season, man. I'm saying, come on, be honest. Tiagi bowled at the death. I know, but I'm saying you got 4 overs, right? Really from 16 to 20, right? You won 17, 18, 19, 20. I would literally, if I'm them the rest of the season, make sure he gets 2 of those in the death overs. I would save 2 of his overs for the death overs, save 2 of Archer's, or maybe, Archer's okay in the death overs. You try other guys. But I'm saying exclusively for the death overs because you want to know if the guys got it, because obviously you absolutely cannot let that happen again. With that being said, guys, head over to the other stream. Those of you guys that want to join us, thank you so much. Yes, you guys were right. AB de Villiers is awesome. Much love for AB. RCB fans, I think you just stamped your ticket to the playoffs. Let's hope CSK can make a win today, or I'm really going to have a bad day and lose it. All right, brothers and sisters, I'm going to holler at you guys next time. See you in a little bit. Peace.